about doing any of the young person things. It is just me chatting. And I finally found a topic.
Right, we're back live again now. Going to be finishing the Black Panther. I've just got one of the arms to do now, and then all the fingers. We are done.
And we'll be laughing, and I'll be the world's oldest full-time TikToker. So,
I
with
think
all
this is
those
where we're
numbers
up
that I've been
to.
throwing around, what is the grand total? It's just over £60,000 in revenue. We'll get back to that. Across 6 months as a full-time creator, which of course is, you'd expect. In that same period last year, that channel had 5 million views. So we've only dropped from 5 million to 4.1 million.
This is what we're working with. We've done all this at the minute. This is all complete. We've got one of the hands on. Stickers on there really nicely.
The game not coming out.
It's all starting to look really good.
People losing interest and all these other things that we've all been panicking about aren't actually the biggest factor when it comes to the drop in my income over the last year. The biggest problem has been the falling dollar against the pound, because all these platforms pay me in dollars and it then gets converted into pounds once it gets here. So although views on the channel are down by less than 20%, the income from that channel is down by almost a third. We don't talk about politics. If I ever were to, this was always the time where I had something to say. I'll let you fill in the blanks. And then we've got
Didn't want to move, did you?
My Lego channel.
Right.
That's had 2.1 million views so far this year and brought in ad revenue of £14,350. And that's pretty much from a standing start and shows how well that channel is doing. We uploaded our first video there in March last year. So for our year-on-year comparison to the first half of 2024, the numbers last year are super low. We only had 730,000 views in the first half of last year and made about £4,000 in ad revenue. It's also worth noting as well that we get a much better CPM, that's the amount you earn per 1,000 views, on Block Party than we do on Lelujo. So the impact of the dollar dropping hasn't hit us as hard because the numbers there are bigger numbers in the first place, which I guess is nice, and everything's growing there and it's all very pretty. And then we've got this channel, Kevin Chapman. This channel so far this year has had 1.1 million views, which I've got to say, not at all shabby, considering we only relaunched it a couple of months ago, probably not even there. And it's made £4,600.
Yo, hi.
Year, when in the same period we had 248,000 views, and that was all on back catalogues. We didn't upload a single.
That's in the right place, yeah.
And last year, January to July, it made
purple.
So
nice Black Panther.
Thanks,
mate.
£41,000 in YouTube ad revenue
not too bad.
So far this year, compared to around 35.
He's doing the second wrist for him now.
So YouTube ad revenue year on year,
pretty nice little set though. A little set, it's absolutely ginormous, but yeah.
My hourly rate has dropped through the floor because last year I was doing 5 videos a week on Lelujo and 2 a week on Block Party, and then nothing here. I was very sporadic on TikTok. I was streaming a bit, but I was working a lot less than I am now. Because now, I'm doing videos 7 days a week on Lelujo, 7 days a week, 7 days a week on Block Party, and 2 videos a week on this channel, for a total of 16.
Is it the full thing or no? Yeah, it's just I've not finished it. Like, I've got to put a few of the fingers on for this. This hasn't got any of the fingers on. I'm currently building the second wrist, but that's the full thing, mate.
2017, 2018 was the last time
it's a big set.
As I've worked over the last 6 to 9 months. I could really do with a holiday.
It's going good, mate. Hopefully, next stream, Samuel, we'll have the Daily Bugle started. So I've just got it sat on a shelf now. Hello, Graciela.
And also a percentage of my YouTube ad revenue, my YouTube income, goes to my management, so I don't actually receive that full amount of money. A small percentage of it is siphoned off and goes to them to pay them for all the lovely things they do, like arranging all my sponsorships and things like that. I've mentioned it in a few recent videos, but looking at those numbers really shows how important the decision to start Block Party last year was. I genuinely don't think the business would have survived without Block Party over the last 6 months.
Yeah, 14.
Diversify,
Crazy.
boys and girls. And then
Um,
next up, let's have a look at sponsorships. So far this year, I brought in £8,297 in sponsorship deals in 2025. That's across all platforms, all channels, from YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all three brands, if you want to call them that, still like the WWE. Though most of that sponsorship income goes through YouTube, although the TikTok side of things has grown. We've even done an Instagram advert recently, but yeah, most of it is still YouTube. And some of that number is
Me too.
we actually did last year that paid out this year.
You have a pretty big Star Wars collection. What kind of sets have you got? Big sets.
Worked on in the first half of this year, but haven't been
How long have you been collecting them?
It's a delayed invoice.
I've got a little Star Wars collection, like. I've got my Mandalorian show.
5-figure annual sponsorship just for my Twitch streams.
The Republic Juggernaut, nice. Nice, lad.
Really stream very much these days.
That is nice.
I don't make enough money to justify the time spent doing it. I always aim to balance sponsored content carefully to balance the books without just being a sales page. But we are in a period at the moment where
selling all them up there that you can see up there.
Build up some new long-term relationships.
A few brickheads and stuff.
Some familiar names that would recur on the streams in the YouTube videos.
Yeah, a lot of people only collect Star Wars. I'm pretty much just Star Wars and Marvel and anything else that I like. Pop culture, you could say. Anything from any films that I like, I collect, pretty much. So yeah, Marvel, Star Wars.
Experimental here at the moment, boys and girls. And losing so many sponsorships is one of the main reasons why I turned back towards.
Can't wait for the new Mandalorian film.
When I was just starting out, but haven't really used it in years until this year, and now it's becoming a really important part of the business.
And the Daily Bugle is going to start the city.
Since launching the Block
I'm going to put some, every building I've got, every vehicle, create a few roads and stuff with a road plate, make a nice little city lineup, starting with a Bugle. I've also got quite an old Lego building now. Put on a Mills plate and modularise. I can't say that, modularise. Modularise. Too many animals in this house. Too many birds flying about. Bye, mate. See you in a bit. Dark Wazza.
Super. And in fact, in general is great because it's recurring, reliable income.
Yeah, I'm getting this finished on this stream tonight, definitely. Kind of rushing it. Next time I stream, I want it to be the Daily Bugle. Also, I'm going to be reviewing this set later on. There'll be a review on my channel. Hopefully it does pretty well, but my last review did pretty well for my channel anyway. A couple hundred views, take it. I've only been doing this a couple of months. There's a few Lego content creators that are doing pretty well. Thought I'd join the club, considering I'm obsessed with the stuff. This is just the same thing as I did last night, just the opposite way around.
From the Lego affiliate program so far, but that combined with Amazon
this
year has made us about
pretty familiar with these build sets, considering I was doing it last night.
Hopefully, as Block Party grow across YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram,
how's that going on now?
The business will grow with it and start to move towards maybe replacing some of that lost football manager.
What's going on here? That doesn't look right to me.
If we get a new game, when we get a new game, and then finally,
what's going on here?
TikTok. I uploaded my first TikTok about 5 years ago, and for most of those 5 years, I have been completely convinced it wasn't possible to make any money over there. So I've just never really focused on TikTok across the channels.
I messed that up and change that.
So far this year, we've had 14 million views on the Block Party.
14 milli.
Which made us £4,269, mostly from the Creator Fund, which people told me.
Oh.
That is from posting at least once a day, often more than once a day. But June was our first month where our TikTok ad revenue was in 4 figures, and that amount hasn't actually been paid for yet.
Oh, sugar.
So that isn't even included.
We're breaking things.
And it is increasing month on month and month as the TikTok continues to grow. And I think finally.
Do you play Roblox? No, I'm 23, mate. I don't play any kid games really. The only game I do play sometimes is Minecraft with my son. But other than that, I'm on Battlefield at the minute. I haven't played Roblox since I was like 12.
Especially with how uncertain the future of TikTok is at the moment. But it is nice to see it growing, and I'm having loads of fun with it. I think TikTok really suits my more casual, less edited style of content, which weirdly is the opposite.
Why the death face? Am I old or something?
People have been telling me TikTok is for years, but my most successful TikToks are invariably the ones where it's just me talking
that's not right.
phone, no camera, no microphone, unedited, just me and a handsome old man chatting about Lego, and they're the ones that do really well. And I am really proud that I've been able to build a successful TikTok account without using trendy sounds, without using memes, without doing any of the young person things. It is just me chatting. And I finally found a topic that people want to hear me chatting. It's just need to figure out a way to transfer that to Lawrence. So, with all those numbers that I've been doing around, what is the grand total? Just over £2,000 in revenue. Way more than the full year. It is before expenses. Expenses, because that's
I can't find me keys. Where are you?
With relatively small really well is that diversification. We would see, especially the moment 25 was delayed.
Where is it? Oh, there it is, finally.
I've got multiple channels, multiple platforms, multiple income.
Gabe, yes, Gabe, hello.
Hanging on.
We'll do some.
Things to hopefully again when the new Football Manager eventually comes out, and ultimately, if it never does, the way Block Party's growing, that should be able to support us on its own by the end of the year, and then I'll be worrying about what we can do to diversify that so we're not completely relying on Lego the way we've completely relied on Football Manager for years. Although, to be fair, I think relying on Lego releasing new
I think that's a decent poll.
a safer bet than relying on an annual release computer game coming out every year. But that is your lot, boys and girls. That is what I have earned so
Got
far
to go. See you in a bit.
If you want a breakdown of how I've built up to this point, how I've turned content.
Alright, 13 minutes we built this. It's not going too well. That's quite slow.
This channel is still in the very early days of its relaunch. I'm still working.
Alright, come on, speed up. Speed up. Get this done.
Are very much shaping the videos that I'm making each week. So if you have enjoyed this one, leave a thumbs up to let you know you want more stuff like this. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on Friday's video.
Let's have a watch of this. Oh, I've knocked me camera over.
Are you using it? We're in a situation where it happens once.
That doesn't feel too strong, that, but it is.
There are tools that can accelerate your success massively, but if you don't know them, they'll cost you.
A lot of people I talk to say, well, I got the next couple of years.
See, I'm not sure whether the eyes should move like that.
You have 3 months because it's moving so fast. I don't think we've ever experienced anything as quick as this.
Yeah, it's got to stay like that, innit? That's what it is.
And you don't want to spend a bunch of money. You want to use what actually works for your business right now or for your career. If you have AI in your business or your career, the next 18 months, 24, 36, you pick it.
Hurry up, adverts.
So we have a free summit coming up November 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Hurry up with this build as well.
But also, the people that are in the trenches and doing it.
That. Oh. Now, when I build this, I'm gonna have to reorganize the Lego collection around this now. I do it every time. Can't help it. Love reorganizing my Lego. Come on, stop hiding from me, please. Finally. Keep hiding from me.
I think you can learn something about your audience. You can learn something about yourself, right? What types of
Thank you. I thought my audio would cut out then.
You learned that you don't like to make that type of video. Maybe you learned that you do.
Check the ears on these.
Video. Maybe you learned something new in the editing
Blah, blah,
process, right? Maybe you leveled up your editing because of making that video.
That's
So that's great. And if so, maybe your next video, you kind of use that new knowledge.
Pretty sick.
Okay, so you always have to be learning. If you can learn something new from every video you make, again, whether it's something new about how to video or how you talk to the camera, or if it's something new about your audience that you learned in the comments.
What's going on now?
Right? If you
It's
can
a bit
learn
tricky, this
something
build.
with every video you make, then just imagine what you can learn after 20, 50, 100.
Like, it's genuinely probably the hardest thing I've built
Right?
ever.
That's in the future.
It's not easy to build.
Learn from all your videos. Make visions. When I say make
The actual
visions, I just
Black
mean
Panther, I mean, the wrist ain't too bad.
processes. I don't mean
But it's fun to build. I love a good difficult step. I do want to try a big Technic car. I've got a Technic car to build actually. Forgot about that.
Old thumbnails or titles or videos or deleting videos even. I don't do that ever. Even if you don't like it, just leave it up there. It's okay. It's going to be a marker. If you upload a bad video or one that you deem bad, leave it there. It's a marker that you can always refer back to and say to yourself, wow, that's a great thing.
I wish I could blast music, but get copyright, don't you?
Simply enjoy.
Can't just let them blast music, right?
If you enjoy this entire process of making videos and building a business, you know, with YouTube as the backbone of the business, all of this will go so much smoother and it'll never feel like work. Okay? That's the ultimate goal, isn't it? If we don't want this to
Gonna have some Lego investing tip videos and stuff coming out soon. Cause I've been doing a lot of Lego selling recently and investing obviously in certain sets. Everything retires at the end of the year, so making sure I get hold of what I can right now.
I probably put 60 plus.
I can actually show you what I've got for investing. One sec.
But I don't consider anything. Like sometimes I think, okay, no.
I just need Black Panther in it.
But I might say I have to, but it's because I want to. You know.
And the
I
bugles
don't
up
have
there as
bosses
well.
That I report to. And now we're talking
Miss
about
Smith's
the
bag.
side of being rich.
300 quid.
Sorry, time freedom, right? Freedom of creativity.
Right, let's make sure I've not smashed me Black Panther.
I can make videos whenever I want.
Because I feel like I did.
Right now, it is.
I absolutely need him in the face heavy, but he took it well. I don't know whether he's lost a few pieces because he did get kneed clean in the face. But hopefully he's all good. You alright, lads? Jesus. Took a right welt into the face then. Lego Marvel's got 3 votes. What, 2 votes, yeah? Sound. I will leave it there, that's a good little angle. Right, we've got a little bit of a tricky build here. Putting adverts on. I want to watch your adverts, pal. Oh well. What's got going on here now? 2 of these. 1, 2. to.
He invited our son to color.
Okay. These are cool as well, these little pieces.
Now we are developing a new product for
One of these.
to make it work again.
Obviously that side. Don't even need to check.
Working with the family is
Dog's hair just gets everywhere.
Nadia is
Do me head in.
Roberto's wife, mother of Federico and Lisa. Stefania.
Right, I see.
Stefania is I feel like I'm adopted by the family. Alberto, Nadia,
That's gonna go like that, yeah.
Stefania, we all work.
Yes, sir. Oh, is this another advert?
No.
What do I listen to you?
I have creative freedom. I can make videos about whatever I want.
Yeah, well, I obviously didn't start that at the right time, did I? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I've just come out of 2 adverts and it's put me straight into 2 more. Gotta be joking me right now. Right, I've completely lost what piece I was after as well. Is it this one? No, it's not. Found it.
On adding papaya to pizza.
That's an interesting idea. Have you tried it before?
How's the Black Panther looking? Look at it,
So,
lads.
getting rich on YouTube is
Looking
not what I
nice.
typically focus on in my videos. I don't make videos
He's the
like
daddy
this.
of the sets here, lads.
You can make,
The
how to
absolute
get rich,
tank
that
out
kind
here.
of stuff. Well, that's exactly
It's making all my other sets look rubbish.
So this video is going to be a little bit what I normally make.
When you get a really big
And
set,
I think
when you're really happy with your other sets, and you put it next to them,
actually,
it just, I'm not saying it ruins it, but it definitely does a little bit.
You know that I tend to focus more on the motivational
Want more big sets
side
now.
of things, inspiring you, and I'm still going to be realistic in this video too. I realistically think that it's possible for you to get rich on YouTube, and I'm going to explain this. And I'm not even just talking about, oh, you can get rich by, you know, freedom of your time.
Right.
You know, fulfillment.
See, I've got to make sure I'm putting all these pieces on right, because I'll end up messing it up and have to go back. Do it all the time. Check the live streams, you'll see, man.
It is possible.
The daddy of the
But it's
sets.
possible, and I want to talk about that in this video.
He is,
I'm going to
lad.
talk about what does it mean to be rich or to get rich on YouTube. I'm also going to talk about the 7-step blueprint.
Yeah, I'm just
that you
struggling
have to go
to
through
work out where my
if
pieces
you
are going,
want to get
sorry.
rich on YouTube. All right, so if that's interesting to
If
you,
it looks like I'm doing absolutely nothing, it's because I'm working out if I'm putting it in the
I
right
recommend
place.
you telling your friends and family that you're going to get rich on YouTube because they're not going to believe you. Most people, in most cases, our friends and family don't share the same dreams we have, and that's okay. You know, in most cases, it ends up being a hobby that people end up I want you to try to avoid that.
Yeah, I could have worded that better.
I'll spare you all the fluff.
I'm looking for the wrong frigging piece. There's no wonder I can't find it. That's the right colour.
Creative freedom, the freedom to do what you want to do creatively, create whatever.
Bang, bang, bang.
Create. Okay, so those are kind of givens. But what I want to talk about here is financial freedom.
Financial
What does it
freedom.
mean to be financially free? If you're over 40, which you probably are if you're watching this video, over 40, over
Cosmic
50,
Brick, I paid $2 grand
then
on
you're
on
probably,
courses on content
maybe
creating for
coming towards the
YouTube.
end of your working
I
career.
probably know more than that
Maybe
bloke you're
set
listening to.
yourself up well.
He's alright, you know, Rob, lad. I like Rob. I just like him in general.
Maybe you have no savings at all.
But yeah.
So
if you need advice, it's there.
and I'm going to go through a few scenarios.
I look more towards my, you know what I mean, like content creators in my niche. That's the goal, lad, to be like some of them. Be as successful as some of them, you could say. Some of them are. These are my sons, these. I've got my own, I think I've got 6 at the minute.
Okay, those are 2 distinctly different scenarios. All right, let's talk about the first one. The first one, having
I won't even say I'm listening to him either. He's just in the background. It's nice to have someone else instead of just being quiet.
But if you really think about it, it might not be. Let's think about
Can't play music or anything, so.
somebody who wins, say, $1 million.
£2 though, Jesus. I'd put $2 into your Lego.
Would seem to be lucky, right? And
Joking,
yeah,
that's crazy. You can afford it though, why not?
But if you, and I don't know, there's probably some official stats, but people who win lotteries like that or come across a large sum of money, how are their lives typically affected? In a lot of cases, I bet that they spend that money, you know, on things they want to do, on their family members, whatever. But in a lot of cases, the people who win don't have this financial smarts to be able to make that money last. If that's the case, there will come a point in time where they run out of that money, and then they're back to where they were. Okay, maybe with a few more.
I own
things,
300 kilograms of Lego. I couldn't imagine how many pieces that actually is.
Sounds great.
You know what I mean?
It probably is, but you have to be careful.
That must be like a lot of pieces. I think I own around
So in this scenario, let's talk about
30,000 pieces max. But I've only been collecting it a year, bear that in mind. Obviously I've had sets when I was a kid, but I've only been collecting it seriously like for a year as an adult. Since I started buying them for my son really. But yeah, I'm getting one of these. Ended up getting the Nissan Skyline. And then it went from there. I got the Paul Walker Nissan Skyline from Fast and Furious. And then I just kept getting them and getting them and getting them. I moved on to the Shield, Captain America Shield. It's a lot of Lego though, that 300 kilogram. Jesus. Is that just in a box? Or you just weighed it? Crazy. Crazy. What sets have you got then? Cosmic Bricks. I saw Lego and mock builds. How old are you, man? Are you big in the Lego community then? Will I know who you are? Should I know who you are? Why does that not feel right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's definitely not right. Hey, that's why. What am I doing? 16. Yeah, well, you could make that a pretty successful business, mate. If you can, like, I don't know how old you need to be to sell on Britlink and stuff. Maybe 18, but if you set it all up right, mate. Start young.
How much time is it going to take you to do that?
Do whatever you want at that age, can't you, mate? So
Let's talk about
just enjoying life a bit.
Probably doable. Maybe not for everybody, but if you really want this, there are things you can do to make sure that happens. What does $1 million in 5 years look like? Well, the way I would look at it is, all right, this is going to take me 5 years. I need to live during these 5 years. So let's say, I don't know, let's say I need...
You don't live with your parents at 16.
So really, to get $1 million...
That must be a hell of a story.
$1 million plus $50,000.
Fair play to you, mate.
Another $250,000, so $1.25 million in my bank, or not in the bank account at the end of the year. But anyway, I'll earn or the revenue $1.25 million over 5 years. All right. So how do we do that? One way to look at it is if you can make a $100 product, you need to sell it 12,500 times. All right, over 5 years. All right. So that means, what does that mean? 2,500 sales per year, or 210 sales per month over the course of 5 years. Now, if you're just starting your plan now, understand that as you grow a business or as you grow your YouTube account channel, it would make sense that you'll be earning more towards the end of that 5 years than in the beginning. Okay, so you do not have
Need
to
a Bad Boy remix on.
210 sales per month right out of the gate. Right? You spend some time, but that's the way you should think if that is your goal. Maybe you want to have a larger goal. Maybe you want $5 million in the bank, And let's say you've got 10 years to do it.
Oh, it's doing me. I
Within
didn't know.
10
I'm turning
years,
him
you
off.
want $5 million in the bank. So using the same math, we need $50,000 a year to live on. So that's $500,000 over 10 years, okay? So our 5 million becomes 5.5 million. And so I made a video that basically
Need some of that 4C. Lol.
Opportunity is everywhere. Access is everything.
Probably the first time in my life I've ever said that, but yeah.
Access
That was
is
pretty funny.
expertise for you and your clients on the ground, guiding you with local insight.
I don't really know any 4C bars or anything. I can't really play along.
From traditional asset classes to ETFs and alternatives.
Let's have a look. Where's this piece?
in January 2021, I think, is when I posted my first video. Yeah, I started with a bang. I think I made 9 videos that first month, and then nothing for 8 months, and a couple of false starts. Anyways, the long and short of it is, by the start of last year, my channel was going nowhere, but I decided I wanted to make a go of it. I didn't want to just be a freelancer the rest of my life, which is what I was doing, and I was good at it. I was making good money, but it was a lot of work, and I wanted to move from making videos for people to teaching people how to make their own videos. Okay, so that was kind of the catalyst for me. So in March of last year, I needed to come up with a plan. Okay, and the plan
12
was
volts, 58
make 3
marble.
videos a week and 1 live stream
Huh?
every week. And if I could do that and promote my live streams from my videos and promote my videos from my live streams, if I could do that, then I would grow. That was the plan. Now, I actually started the plan in January, but it took me a couple months to put everything together. The biggest hurdle for me was, how am I going to make 3 videos a week? That's a lot.
Thomas, shut up.
Kind of easy once you do them. I mean, it took me several times to get kind of comfortable doing it. And when you first start live streaming, you're not going to have anybody watching, so you're live streaming to nobody. But that's okay. It just has something ready. But the 3 videos a week was an issue. It's like, how am I going to make 3 videos a week? That's a lot. It took me 20 months to make 7, right? So what I did is I had to come up with a framework for my videos, and every video was to have the same framework. I had decided I was going to teach people how to edit videos, not necessarily from start to finish, but more individual little things to the how-to videos. So every video was going to have like a demonstration in the middle, but it was also going to have an intro and it was going to have an ending. Every intro I wanted to be less than a minute. And in that minute, I wanted to announce what I was going to show them in the video, but then I was going to plug my own live streams. Okay, I would tell everybody that every week, if you have any questions or you want to see me demonstrate something, come by on Tuesdays at 2 o'clock. I settled on a date and a time. Come by with your questions and I'll help you. Also plug the fact that I'm making these videos all the time, so if there's anything else you want to see from me, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to see more. So that's the way I set things up. The ending I did the same thing. I plugged the live stream and I plugged all my videos. Okay? And then when it came time to do the live streams, I would have an intro kind of ready for those as well, where I would explain to people what I'm doing.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Those started slow. I think I had 4 people in my first live stream.
That's alright.
My first one ever. Yeah, I had 4, and then I think I had 7, the second one. So it started slow, but it grew. Anyways, back to these videos. To do 3 videos a week, it's a So I had the framework all set up. I also needed systems in place. So I needed a recording system and also an editing system. The recording system was that I was going to make my intro and my outro in one go, in one take. And to do those, I would write a script and use a teleprompter because I didn't want to mess those up. I wanted them to be delivered really quickly. I knew retention was a big thing that I needed to be able to retain people. And so I wanted to deliver those quickly. And the only way I could do that was with a teleprompter.
Stop giving me hundreds of adverts.
So I know I'm kind of against them now, but not always. I do use it every once in a while, but I do think it's important to learn how to talk to the camera like this, kind of off the cuff like that I'm doing now. But anyways, I use a teleprompter. That was part of the plan. And in the middle part of the video, I would record separately because the middle part I was also recording my screen and demonstrating something, and that would be basically the meat of the video. And then I would edit them all together. And I would edit them
all
consistently
together.
so they all kind of look the same. Same intro, same like graphics. I did a little animated logo of the Camtasia logo.
Yes,
I
sir.
had some music that I really liked, and I use that same music every time. So yeah, and that way I was able to copy and paste that
The
intro,
apocalypse.
with a new recording of me every time, and because every video was
Oh man, I've been listening to too much house music today.
essentially the framework was going to be the same for every video.
Too many remixes.
So that allowed me to make those more quickly. And in fact, I could make more than 3 a week. I was making sometimes 5 a week. I was getting ahead of the game so I could schedule them in advance. Something else I did is I set up my desk.
It's gonna be a big next 2 months for Lego investors, and also Christmas. My first Christmas time as a Lego investor. It'll be decent. Should be links to my eBay store and stuff like that in the YouTube channel description and stuff like that. It should all be there if you want to check out what's for sale. Some things I've got ain't for sale yet, but mainly brickheads and stuff. I want to collect every single Fortnite set, I think, because they've just recently started releasing Fortnite sets. I want to get every single set, I'm thinking. I think it'll be a nice little collection to just keep up with. I've got all the GWBs and stuff for Fortnite, so.
So again, before March, I think my watch hours were 2.5 hours per month. And
That's what I need.
That averages 333 hours per month, okay? So I was averaging less than that, and the channel was shrinking. But what happened
I need
was
both, I
in
didn't realise.
I got 324 hours. So almost the average. So that's where it was going. 324 hours and 85 subscribers I got in. So awesome. What about the next month? April, I got 8 hours. So each new video has more views, and my subscribers are growing as well. It went up to 170 new subscribers in April. Then in May, the watch hours jumped to 1,360 just for that month. So at that point,
Nice.
I'm looking at it thinking, wow, I just have to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to be monetized in a month or 2. And that's exactly what happened. So 1,360 watch hours in May, 294 new subscribers. So that's awesome. And then in June, I got over 2,000 watch hours and 474 new subscribers, and I was monetized. So it happened that quickly. 4 months. Once I decided I just needed to get consistent, and once I put my plan in place, it happened for me. Now, is this always going to happen? No. And I do have some ideas as to why it happened for me.
Time's it?
The way that it
4.
did. And
Joking.
I think the number one thing, besides having a consistent plan, I think the number one thing
Well, it was earlier than that.
I was making videos that helped people solve a problem. how to do something. And the fact
That's
that
Friday
I was
anyway, because
subscribers, all my viewers, with videos that they were asking for, right? I was never in need of coming up with an idea for a new video because I had a list of 10 to 20 because people kept asking me for more videos on this, videos on that, and
videos on it, videos on there.
So I was being as helpful as I could, and I was building trust with my audience. And I think that's the key. That's the key. It allowed me to grow as quickly as I did. And I got my first paycheck from YouTube for June.
Oh, I nearly broke it.
$208, a modest amount. It's not going to pay any bills, but I was on my way. And I knew all I had to do was keep on doing what I was doing, and that was probably going to keep on growing, and other opportunities would open up as well, because you can make money through YouTube or with a YouTube channel in way more ways than just through their ad revenue. And I started to do that in the months that followed. So let me just tell you though, before I wrap this up, tell you about the month after that. In July, I had a video go viral. So I was expecting, I think I was kind of expecting maybe around 4,000 watch hours based on how my growth was going and how the live streams were growing. But what happened was I made one video that was a little bit different. I took a chance and I made a video that was a little bit different than all my other videos. It was still targeted to the same audience. I knew who my audience was. There were people who were editing videos with Camtasia, mostly for other people. So I made a video that basically said, start your own YouTube channel. And that resonated with a lot of people, way more than just my subscribers. So what happened was in July, I got, instead of the 4,000 watch hours I was hoping to get, I got over 30,000 watch hours because of that one video. That one video pushed me up over 15,000 subscribers, brought in over 12,000 subscribers that month, that video alone, because it really resonated with people. So am I still need to have a video go viral for this to work for me? No, not at all. I'm hoping that what I did is that I was on my way anyway before that video hit. But what happened was, instead of the $200 that I made in June, for July I made almost $1,700. And then it came back down in the months that followed, but has since
So freaking cool. Skylar blue. Thanks. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Nice. It's a retired set. I paid a pretty penny for it.
grown to
Definitely
the results of
felt the damage of the bank account.
in March of last year, and what I did in those first 4 months, the result of
The
that
damaging purchase, but worth every penny.
Has grown and continues to grow, but I'm now making money from other sources like affiliate commissions.
I've literally built the whole thing on live over like, I don't know, 2 weeks. About 5 or 6 live streams. Probably more, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably been more.
What else is there? Something.
If I look on my channel, I've probably got like, me too. It's good film and stuff in it. I've watched both films while building it. Yeah, I have loads of live streams on my YouTube channel from the Black Panther. It's been ages. It took a very long time to build. And I've also been very busy with personal life as well.
What I've done to what you are doing, and the types of videos that you want to make. It all starts with coming up with a plan. Develop a plan, put systems in place that help you create more videos faster, and follow your ones that you want to reach. You can do this. You can do this. It's not rocket science. yes, I'm still busy. I'm still busy. I'm very busy. I'm probably busier than I was before. But I love what I'm doing. I don't have to stay this busy forever. As the channel grows, you can kind of sit back a little bit more, maybe not make. I'm still making 1 to 3 videos a week. The 3 video weeks are quite busy.
Oh, I can't wait to build my Daily Bugle. I'm just waiting to finish this and I can start that. I just bought that recently. If it is retiring this year, I had to get it before it did retire. I ain't missing on that.
I'll be live again. So yeah, that said, I hope you found this helpful. You can do this. You just got to put a plan in place and follow it. And before you know it, you'll
Cheers,
be
Rob.
where I am or way past where I'm at.
Oh, I can't wait to start building my Lego city. I've got so many vehicles for it. Quite a lot of roads. I've got some train track. And now I've got 2 buildings. An old Lego Creator building that I have reviewed on my channel. And the Daily Bugle when it gets built.
Investing in shares.
Wow, me too. Have you bought the Lego Daily Bugle as well? I'm going to add all these to it. Collect all these. These ain't mine, these 2. These are my kids, but I have a YouTube channel. I'll check you out after this, after I've finished doing my live stream. See what's on your channel. Check your channel out.
Alliance Britain. Invite your comfort zone.
YouTube creators trying to tell you what to do.
Cool. Cool.
Types of YouTube videos.
Skylar Blue.
Whether or not you should even get into making your own YouTube videos and starting your own channel. Are you tired of it?
Thomas, stop scratching yourself, lad.
With that,
Stop it,
I'm
you.
kind of part of that community.
Dog.
I've made lots of videos.
My dog, yeah.
I don't know what it is, but trying to point out the positives, the positive side of becoming a creator. I'm a creator.
Go lie down.
And I love it, but it's not for
Go lie
everybody.
down.
But yeah, I make these types of videos, as do a lot of other people. In a lot of cases, a lot of these videos conflict with each other. You get competing views on things. Should you make shorts? If goal, should you include shorts with them? I don't know. Some people say you should. Some people say that's a good thing to do. What about AI? Should you use AI? Some people say people say AI. Don't use a lot of conflicting information. I want to talk a little bit. Future of YouTube and what it's going to look like.
I've kind of forgot what piece I'm looking for. What I'm looking for.
Changes lately. A lot of changes.
But I remember now. My bad.
With YouTube, but also in creator habits. So a couple months ago, or maybe it was a month ago, 2 months ago, YouTube had a big policy. I think it was July. Where they basically clamped down on so-called AI swap. It's become a buzzword. Don't edit.
Right, where's my pea?
And everyone's trying to figure out what does that mean?
Thank you.
The types of videos I make, are they in jeopardy? Right? If you make
Trying to hurry up and finish it. Do you know
so
Harry
that was confusing.
Potter? I love it.
Recently, YouTube's
I do,
done
actually.
a whole pile of new updates.
Just because you've said that
One
one
of my
minute.
favorites actually is the A/B testing of titles. I think that's awesome.
We know
I'm gonna make a
Harry
video on
Potter.
how to do that. But that's something new. There's new collaboration tools within YouTube coming or here. A whole bunch of new updates. So trying to figure out that or use those to try to gauge where YouTube is headed is another thing to consider. Then there's the ever popular
Hello, dude.
changes in the
Hi.
algorithm, right? I'm sure you've seen this or experienced this. There are many people complaining about their views being down or their number of new subscribers subscribing being down. Is that the case? Not for everybody, but it is for a lot. And those who do experience it make videos about it, or they comment about it in other videos. So there's a lot of people freaking out over what do these algorithm changes mean? What do they mean? Why is it happening? Viewer habits is another one, right? Viewer habits change all the time. And the thing is, YouTube is kind of driven by viewer habits. So, and by viewer habits, I mean things like less people watching videos on computers, more people watching them on TVs, for instance, right? Again, not the case with all videos or all creators. It really depends on what type of content you make. Some content is better viewed on TVs or listened to. Other content is better watched on a computer. Let's say it's a how to use a certain piece of
Good night,
software,
pal.
right? You probably want to watch that on a computer if you want to learn that software. But in trying to figure all this stuff out and try to figure out where you
Thanks, Army Men Production.
let's just try to
Thanks.
think about this logically.
Appreciate
And
it.
it all starts with the fact that YouTube
I'm obsessed with the stuff.
doesn't
As you can see. I also sell it now as well.
To co-host the Android show with me on October 30th, and thanks for coming dressed up in Halloween.
Well, I
But
thought
I'm a bit
spies
confused
and
here what we're
Nazis
doing.
were gonna talk about agent mode.
There we
Right,
go.
but not secret agent mode. We'll cover
So I shouldn't stop building like that because I will just get confused and end up like missing parts. I do it all the time. But I love showing off my builds, so why not?
last year in London at DroidCon, and we've got a lot in store, including demos of the latest APIs and features like
No worries, Skylar. See you tomorrow. Oh, finding these pieces is getting horrible. Found it.
Strictly need to know.
See you live on October 30th.
Oh, I've got to make 2 of them, I didn't realise. Oh, why is my thing gone off? So I'm going to subscribe and like Mike, Rika. Nice one, Mike. Appreciate that. I'm loving this set. A mixture of both, Mike. We've got Star Wars, Marvel, Fortnite. We've got Shield, loads of other crap over there. Plenty of Star Wars. As a big Star Wars fan, definitely got quite a bit of Star Wars. I want to get some UCS Star Wars sets, the Razor Quest ideally, but it's just way out of my budget at the minute. Just bought the Daily Bugle. This. Step 700. That is crazy. That's probably like tripled any other booklet. I'm more of a Sonic guy. I'm a Sonic the Hedgehog guy and Lego guy. Nothing wrong with that, mate. Everyone likes what they like. I think there's some cool Santa sets recently, like the I want to buy the big buildable Santa. Definitely buying it as my first buildable fig.
Still no.
For longer. The longer people watch videos, the more advertising revenue YouTube collects. Okay, if somebody's watching a video,
Hello,
they
Super
watch
Alex.
30 seconds and they leave, versus if somebody is watching all of a 20-minute video, YouTube can probably sell 3, 4, or 5 ads in that 20-minute video. Okay, advertisers will pay that. Okay, you almost have to think about the advertisers as, like, let's just back up again. YouTube.
Well, we've got 26 votes, 58% of them are Lego Star Wars. Some mega Lego Star Wars fans.
Create whatever they want and make it available.
Anybody want any fingers?
Yes,
Some
but
fingers
that's not
in
the
here.
primary thing. That's not
If anybody needs any fingers, Black Panther fingers specifically.
What is YouTube?
There you go. There's another one. And
And
there's another one.
Primarily what YouTube is.
What's the Black Panther
YouTube a
fingers?
place where people can go to watch.
Step 751.
Or learn
Ooh.
just about anything they want.
Booklet
Yeah, it is.
2.
It's because that's primarily what YouTube is. At its core, YouTube is a business. It's a business that has owners. These owners are shareholders. It's not a private business. It's owned by Alphabet, which is the parent. Well, it's owned by Google, which is in itself owned by Alphabet. I don't know the exact structure.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, mate.
Alphabet is the name of the company that you could buy or sell in the stock market. Okay. In fact, if you have retirement savings in either an RRSP or 401k, depending on what country you live in, and if they include, say, mutual funds.
Oh, I don't like use my video.
So we moved into this studio.
Oh, I can't wait to start mine, Kev, lad. Lego City, come on.
All of the stuff, and realised just how big the space that we had available to us was going to be. But it's now been 3 months since we started moving some Lego in. As you can see, it is slowly but surely starting to look like a Lego
Slowly but
city.
surely,
It's a long
looking
way from
sick.
finished, that people have been asking for this one, so I figured it was time to give our first full tour of the new Lego City, show you everything that we've got.
I'll be back
going
in a
on
second,
here, everything
1 minute.
we've got planned for the next 2 months.
Black Panther fingers in there if anyone wants one.
Into exploring the city, do just want a massive shout out and thank you to everyone who backed us on Patreon. This is very much a Patreon funded, community backed.
Yeah, fair enough. To be honest, I don't think I could choose. I have got bigger Marvel sets, but I've also got loads of Star Wars.
A link to it is down in the description below.
Star Wars is just sick, innit? Can't wait for the new Mandalorian, Zeno. Thanks for your comment as well, mate.
Making this cooler and cooler, and of course, while we're doing our thank yous, another big thank you to our studio sponsor, Brick Prize.
I appreciate everyone who engages in conversation. That's what I do it for as well, man. It's not just sat here for sat on myself. You guys can say what you want, ask what you want.
To have the chance to win some really cool Lego
It's
sets,
me cringe
including some of the
talking
ones you're about to
like
see
that, but
within the city.
I'm just
we'll
new
start
to it,
things
that's what
off
it
with
is.
a little bit of a city layout for anyone who is new to the channel. As you can see, we have the bulk of the Lego at the moment is over this side, where we've got this L-shaped Lego City downtown area that is 3 levels high.
Go on,
These are
Kev.
IKEA linden tables, which then have planks of wood on top raised up by these little furniture spacer things, and then we've got
I might do that
another
myself, go
layer
for 3
of that
levels.
at the back, and it's set
Just
up
so I get a
that
bit more
top level
Lego
is 2
City.
base plates deep, so you can have modulars and road. The next layer down
I've
is
got a
also
massive
2 base
table for me,
plates
sir.
deep for the same reason.
Good luck.
And then the
See you in a
area
bit, mate.
underneath is deliberately set up like that, A, because I've got plans for it, and B, because I'm in my 40s, I have back problems, and the original IKEA tables were a little bit too low for me to be bending over, and having it all raised up the way it is gets it at a comfortable level for me to work at. So this is the downtown area that long term is planned to go all the way around this top area here, pretty much to where that table comes in at the end that's got the Lion Knight's castle on. So eventually we will have modulars coming all the way along, and this area is the beginning of what we're calling Castle Hill, where at the moment, obviously, we've got the Lion Knight's castle on there, but there's going to be a whole load more medieval themed stuff up on that hill, and it's all going to be basically a really cool mountainside with medieval stuff all the way up. The lighthouse isn't going to be there long term. I realise that's supposed to be down.
I've realised. 1 sec, I will be building again in a sec. Adverts once again. Cheers.
At sea level.
Such a
We've then
thick
got
Lego
this
City
area at the
Kev's
moment,
got.
as you can see, currently is undeveloped. This is planned to be
Oh,
our
delay.
beach
It's
town,
absolutely
which
massive,
I
isn't it?
really want to model
Like,
on
it's
Skegness.
genuinely
If you're not from the UK,
huge.
Google Skegness. It is the height of UK
Even the hands.
seaside culture. That means we're going to be having
Wakanda forever, lad.
fish and chip
Wakanda
shops,
forever, lad.
arcades,
I used to have the mech for it, the little tiny Black Panther mech, but I give it to my son because he wanted it. So, you know what? You can't say no. Is it a custom? It's not a custom, it's official, no? It's the official thing, mate.
And also a lot of our
I'm sure you know.
and camping stuff that we've already got. Like we've got a beach living up there at the moment. We've got lots of little camping and beach style things, and all of that long term is going to make its way down here. And then we've got this end of the room, which, as you can see, is currently very untidy and basically being used for storage. But the plan for this, in addition to having a mountainside that's going to come down and there'll be stuff on the mountain.
That's just a bit of the booklet. I'll show you. It's kind of
there's going to be theme park.
yeah, they're little tiny ones like the size of this thing here. It's not, which isn't tiny, but they're a lot smaller. Like the same size as the helmets almost. This is an old one. It's a massive set. 3,000 pieces, 18 plus. 380 quid on Amazon, brand new. Crazy.
So I've got Ninjago City Gardens at the moment.
If you're American, I don't know what that is in dollars, but it's a lot of money.
And have a whole Ninjago area in there too. And if we can squeeze one in, maybe a dock, but we might run out of space before we get as far as a dock.
I do tend to get a lot of American viewers. I think it's because of the time I stream at, to be honest.
A full winter village that was set up in our house last year, which I suspect this
I'll be doing some late streams tomorrow night for the UFC. Yeah, I'm from the UK. Orderly. I like your name, lad. Orderly. Orderly.
Or here,
Gangster.
and then now
Love
we
it.
have to wait again after Christmas, and who knows, by next year we might have moved to an even bigger space and be able to set something up permanent for that. Who knows, if you'd have asked me a year ago if we'd have had this space.
It's a very unusual name, not heard that one before.
So who knows where we'll be in a year's time. But let's have a closer look at everything that we've got. And one thing
I do YouTube streams too, nice. I'm going to start building in a sec, one sec.
So things like the pavement,
I've just been building for like 60 minutes straight, so I just needed a little minute.
And they're going to take an awful lot of Lego. This is a 225 square foot storage unit, and we have tabletop space for about 200, I think it's 205 base plates.
205 base plates, that's crazy.
That's not including anything that's going to take place underneath other levels. That's just like exposed.
I'm getting this finished tonight.
Ceiling base plate area. So for
All
me
I've got, yeah,
do 205 mils plates.
are these little pieces here.
Plus walls to cover up all of the raised area. I'm not exaggerating when I say the cost of just doing that job is closing in on £10,000 worth of Lego. The mills plates alone come in at over £4,000. These 3 panels of wall that we built a couple of weeks ago, that was £135 worth of Lego. We have got a little bit left over, but
Going to Toby's with a pint with the lads, for the lads.
So I don't want to hear anything.
For a pint with the lads. I don't drink, mate.
Yeah, there's going to be bits that
Non-alcohol here, mate.
waiting for parts and waiting to be able to afford the parts. And in a similar
I haven't drunk since I was in like secondary school, I'm not gonna lie.
We haven't done anything like minifigure placement.
Actually, that's a bit of a lie.
Some stuff is still
But I don't drink
messy,
anyway.
I just plonked it in here and hasn't been set up as scenes.
There's better things you could be doing, you get me?
Full of vehicles under here somewhere that just haven't
Sounded
come in
really-
yet. There's no point adding on the vehicles until we've got all of this done. So things like vehicles, minifigures, will come with time. At the moment, we're trying to get the buildings in. Get
The true Brexit geezer, no. Have I
Let's have a look at what we've got, and it is a mixture of the official modulars.
I'm too busy looking after 2 little lads, mate. 2 kids.
My own versions of them because they're
Keep seeing smoke or something.
2 of them over there, the town
Yeah.
hall and the
Nice.
cafe corner, are not official ones. They're Lego, but they're updated versions that I just bought the parts for. And there's videos
29
on the channel
volts.
to show how I did that. But in addition to the official modulars, we've also got some mocks. We've got our Block Party HQ. We've got all of the Marvel modulars, all 4 of those. We've got some rebrickables, like that one there.
Right, let's start building again anyway.
There as well. We've got a Lego store. And we've got a few other bits that aren't necessarily sets that you include in a modular collection, but we're trying to integrate. We've got a Lego City train station. We've got Brick Cross Station.
Day in the life of the true Brexit geezer.
Up house over there.
Yes, sir.
You can see Crosby Botanical Garden down that way. So we've got a nice little picture. But I promised you a proper tour. So let's go through one by one.
Alright, come on, let's through the set now, rapid.
We've got the Jazz Club on the end here. I feel like it's kind of relegated set off in the corner, and it's too good a set to be relegated off in the corner, especially because we have the Muppets performing live on top of it, and I think they need to be a little bit more central in the city. Next to that, we've got the Natural History Museum. One part, I think, of the book.
Alright, see, why have I done that if that isn't even how it goes? What am I doing?
Modular, and then we've got the boutique hotel on the end here. We've then got a rebrickable of the
Bless you for your cheeky sneeze, thank you, orderly. Where's me piece? Right, that's like got to be the biggest piece here, and I can't find it. Where is it? There it is. Thank you.
Station modular, which of course has a bat signal on top, and then we've got the new Lego City train station in the corner. Carrying on round on this top level, we've got Avengers Tower and the Daily Bugle with the up house in between.
No, man, I'm not going to sig it.
All that two up house sets to make it so that it's completely closed on all sides.
Got smart ciggies, lad.
Not connected to that base plate, so we could float it from the ceiling, stand it on transparent plates if we decided to have it float away at some point. Of course, we've got a Batman tumbler and a Quinjet knocking around in front of the little superhero area.
So you're building the Black Panther? Now, sorry I joined late. Yeah, well, I've been building this for like 2 weeks. All over like my channel. I've got a few live streams up. Quite a lot. I wouldn't even like to know how many it is. I've done it. It's took a long time now.
Tram that came out last year, which we have motorised, and we have put a colour sensor in so that it can actually automate shuffling up and down as a tram. Again, there's video.
Got a song in my head now.
Projects, there's videos up on the channel. There's a big playlist for low city stuff. But there is a video showing how a motorized and automated tram. And then we've got the night bus next to the corner garage. This is an area that is going to need some change. I don't think we want those two towers next to each other.
I was going to say I hate when smokers smoke around Lego. It leaves residue bloody minging.
And it's a bit dirty.
Does it?
And the town hall is
But what do you mean by residue? What's that mean?
But an updated design to try and keep costs down. I had a lot of trouble with it.
Gaming with Devon. Hello, Devon.
And then probably my favourite rebrickable is the SIP complex on the end there. So at the moment, that is Central Perk on the bottom floor, and then the apartments from friends on the next 2 floors up. But we do have plans to expand that with some
Really? Why is it shining so brightly off his eye?
Higher tower. So it's kind of competing on the skyline with the 2 skyscrapers.
The eyes lit up so much. What's going on?
Down here, the less permanently placed stuff becomes, and it's just kind of a dumping ground for a lot of stuff at the moment. We've got a lot of our
I wouldn't know, mate. I have no idea.
Food trucks and my little childhood home, which is we are probably going to do a little residential area at some point, but it will obviously be done better than this. That Lilo and Stitch is a rebrickable as well, so that's got a back on there. I love the snack shack. That's going to make it onto the beach when we eventually set up our little town, and then the Krusty Burger we've just added in today, and the botanical garden. We might move down to the seaside town as well. A lot of British seaside towns have a botanical garden.
Like a yellow layer. Well, you'd notice that straight away, wouldn't you? One of my pieces are yellow, mate.
This one loops. So this loop goes around underneath the mountain, all the way around the back underneath that raised platform.
Other than the yellow.
And then if we come back along this main street, you can see we've got the botanical garden there.
How old are you, orderly?
This is a
How old is the person I'm speaking to, I guess?
With apartments on the top for Miles Morales and Peter Parker. There is actually a Peter Parker apartment that's compatible with that set that's about to release, so we might be making some changes to that, or we might use that as the basis for another little New York City style building. That's next to my Lego store, which was the first rebrickable I ever did, which I think is pretty cool. It combines 3 of the little...
I need a drink. 32 votes. Everyone loves Star Wars. Don't blame you.
It does look really cool. And then we've got my rebrickable cafe corner, which we managed to put together for about 200.
I'm really curious if Star Wars has got a big fig. I don't feel like they have. I know they've got Jabba, but I mean just like a general big fig. The Rancor, Jabba, they don't count. They're like their own big figs. I mean like the Hulks.
And then we've got half of the pet shop, the Parisian restaurant, which, again, similar to what I was saying with the jazz club, I probably want to change the positioning of the Parisian restaurant. It's a little bit hidden in the corner. It's a beautiful set, and it's got a really cool back on it as well.
A really cool back on it as well.
I've been a big fan of wrestling since I was a child, and I'm thinking if I was ever...
Chippy, mate, Lego set.
I need a signature move, something to finish off my opponents.
Yeah, how old are you, mate? Oh, these dogs do me head in. There's too many doggers on me Lego. The man smoke. Bloody doggers. So annoying.
We might need to move that somewhere where it gets a little bit more eyes on it.
Oh, that's right, isn't it? Yes, sir.
Complete with
Chippy, mate, Lego set. Scouse out here, lads.
This is
Proper scouser.
that's half of the pet shop, isn't it?
Scousers don't get knocked out. Don't get knocked out, lad.
Older style minifig faces, yeah, that's the other part of the pet shop. And then we've got the
Why you shave your dog
which
hairless?
is
Or
a
why?
Rebrickable of the Creative 3-in-1 Main Street. It took 2 of those and a few extra pieces and has a little metro station underneath, which eventually will be the station for this.
It's not very nice, is it?
We plan to have a exposed area here and actually have
Unless it wants to be bold.
style train platform under there. And then we've got a rebrickable from that took 2 of the Creative 3-in-1 cozy houses.
It's a Sphinx dog. Mate, I haven't ever seen a Sphinx dog before. I don't think. I'm thinking of some like next level Egyptian dog. When you say that. 246, 246. 246. counting skills when building Lego. Come on.
And I'm actually thinking
2, 4, 6.
might be taking the interior from the new arcade machine.
Uno.
That's coming out on the
Dos.
bar in there. But there's a little arcade area. There's the arcade machine coming out the 1st of August.
Tres.
A little gaming bedroom.
Yeah, you've got some next level lion dog, haven't you? Quattro. Kinko.
Memorialise my trip to the Lego house up there as well.
6.
With my little giraffe hoodie. In fact, that's not the only sighting in the city. We've also got Anna there with her little walking stick, and me behind with a cup of coffee. And then on the end here, we've got, for now, the X Mansion. That is very much a temporary spacing for that. I really want to do the expansion. I want to add an
Game of Thrones Funko Pops in the back.
It's deliberately set up like that. A, because I've got plans for it. And B,
is this what people do? Is this actually what people do?
And the original IKEA tables were a little bit too low for me to be bending over, and having it all raised up the way it is gets it at a comfortable level.
Should just stick the Avengers on, shouldn't I? Start watching that while I build it. Oh, I can't wait for UFC tomorrow night. Tom Aspinall. Early finish. Is that a CD in the back yet? That's a Bugsy Malone CD, bro. Yes, sir.
What we're calling Castle Hill, where at the moment, obviously, we've got the Lion Knight's castle on there, but there's going to be a whole load more medieval themed stuff up on that hill.
That's what happens when you get 2.
Basically, a really cool mountainside with medieval stuff all the way up there.
Get gifted the same thing twice. Oh, bro, come on, if you don't... Come on, bro. Who's Bugsy Malone? How old are you?
Undeveloped. This is planned to be our beach town, which I really want to model.
You can't be from the UK if you don't know who Bugsy is. Surely.
The height of UK seaside culture. That means we're going to be having a pier.
No, he's quite big in America though, bro, as well. He's been in he's a rapper in it, but he's been in a few films as well. Surprised you don't know who he is. I'm trying to think of an American rapper he's done music with. Oh. Are you American?
Have somewhere for the lighthouse to go, and also a lot of our
Where are you from?
stuff and camping stuff that we've already got. Like we've got a beach house that's living up there at the moment. We've got lots of little camping and beach stuff.
All right, fair enough.
And all of that long term is going to.
My man's not from America.
And then we've got this end of the room, which, as you can see, is currently.
I'm building 2 of them on her. That's what it is.
Used for storage. But the plan for this, in addition to having the mountainside that's going to come down, and there'll be
mega mystery out here.
that comes down once that mountain is in. There's going to be a theme park on here. We've already got the loop coaster ready to go. I've just got the haunted house.
Could get the new Lego fish tank, but I've got a 4-foot fish tank anyway, so don't really need it, do I? It's pretty sick though. You're not seeing that.
Amusement park collection, plus use some of the smaller stuff like that creative 3-in-1.
I like the ocean in an abandoned rig.
And I also plan to have a Ninjago area within the theme park. So I've got Ninjago City Gardens at the moment. I plan to pick up the rest of the Ninjago modulars and have
proper entertaining stuff, I love it.
In there. If we can squeeze one in there, space before we get to far the dock. And then underneath it, we've actually got in storage at the moment the full winter. I suspect this year at least. At least one of these tables will be free.
Let's have a look, lad.
Or here.
Ooh.
And then that'll be packed away again after Christmas. And who knows, by next year we might move to an even bigger space and be able to set something up permanent for that. Who knows? If you'd asked me a year ago if we'd have had this space, I'd have just laughed. This was like a long-term dream. So who knows where we'll be in a year's time. But let's have a closer look at everything that we've got. And one thing to note is we are still early days.
What have we got going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
These things are expensive and they're going to take an awful lot
6.
This is
All these numbers. The numbers, yeah.
And we have taken up space for about 205 base plates when I measured out the area of it, and that's not including anything that's going to take place underneath other levels. That's just like exposed, can see the ceiling base plate area. So for me to do
British memes.
plus walls to cover up all of the raised area. I'm not exaggerating when I say the cost of just doing that job is closing in on £10,000.
That's crazy.
The Mills plates
Expensive
alone
Lego.
over £4,000. These three.
Thanks for all the likes on the stream as well. 10 likes, squad.
A couple of weeks ago now, that was £135 worth of Lego. We have got a little bit left over, but it's so expensive to do those bits. So they're going to take time.
Money in the bank time. Cody Rhodes is climbing the ladder. He's actually done it. Wait a second. He's cashing in. We have a huge WWE Money in the Bank kickout ring.
Same, I'll do it over and over. Cheers, mate. Cheers.
So I don't want to hear anything
Get a drink.
in the comment section when we're going around and you're seeing bits that are still exposed like this. Yeah, there's going to be bits that are still exposed like that. We're waiting for parts and waiting to be able to afford the parts.
Finally.
And in a similar note, we are still such early days that we haven't done anything like minifigure placement. Some stuff is still messy the way it was when it's conflict in here. It hasn't been set up as scenes at all. I've got a box full of vehicles under here somewhere that just haven't gone in yet, so there's no point adding all the vehicles until we've got all of this done. So things like vehicles, minifigures and detailing will come with time. At the moment, we're trying to get the building in, get the structure in. So with all that in mind, let's have a look at what we've done. It's a mixture of the official modulars. The official modulars, or a couple of them are my own and the cafe corner are not official ones. They're Lego, but they're updated versions of the parts for the videos for both of them to show how to do that. But in addition to the official modulars, we've also got some mocks. We've got our Block Party HQ. We've got all of the Marvel modulars, all 4 of those. We've got some rebrickables, like that one there. We've got the SIT complex over there as well. We've got a Lego store. And we've got a few other bits that aren't necessarily the modular section, but we're trying to integrate. We've got a Lego City train station. We've got Brick Cross Station from the Brickmink Designer Programme. We've got the Up House over there. You can see Krusty Burger, the Botanical Garden down that way. So we've got a nice little mixture. But I promised you a proper tour. Let's go through one by one and see if I can remember the name of all of the sets. So we've got the Jazz Club on the end here, which I think we need to move the Jazz Club at some point. It does feel like it's kind of
Very nice.
Off in the corner, and it's too good a set to be relegated off in the corner, especially because we have the Muppets performing live on top of it, and I think they need to be a bit more natural in the city. Next to that, we've got the Natural History
I'll be on now,
Museum.
an hour and a bit.
One part, I think, of
Jesus, it's took me a while to do this on it.
of the bookshop modular, and then we've got the boutique hotel on the end here. We've then got a rebrickable of the Sesame Street set, the now retired Sesame Street set from a few years ago. There's a video on the channel showing how I've made that into a modular. It's using a rebrickable design. I forget the name of the designer, but it does look awesome. And then we've got the other half of the bookshop and Assembly Square, and then into the police station modular, which of course has a bat signal on top. And then we've got the new Lego City train station and a little construction area in the corner. Carrying
Starting
on
to
top level,
get like this now.
Tower and the Daily Bugle with the Up House in between the two. The Up House is a rebrickable. That's 2 Up House sets combined.
Oh, the Daily Bugle looks so good. I can't wait to build it.
Not connected to that base plate, so we could float it from the ceiling, stand it on transparent plates if we decided to have it float away at some point.
Bag 16 out of 18. 2 bags left.
And a Quinjet knocking around in front of the little superhero area
Let's
as
do it.
well. And the Sanctum Sanctorum is on the corner of the superhero. That corner essentially coming soon, maybe. You can see that along here we've also got the downtown tram that came out last year, which we have motorised, and we have put a colour sensor in so that it can actually automate shuttling up and down as a tram. Again, there's video on all of these little projects. There's videos up on the channel. There's a big playlist for Lego City stuff, but there is a video showing how I motorised and automated the tram.
The tram.
The night bus next to the
I want a tram.
garage. This is an area that is going to need some change. Those two towns together. We've got the fire brigade and the town hall. So the fire brigade I bought used and it's a bit dirty. And the town hall is brand new Lego pieces from Pick-a-Brick, but an updated design to try and keep costs down. I had a lot of trouble with it, but it is now finished and looking cool. And then probably my favourite rebuildable is the sit complex on the end there. So at the moment, that is Central Perk on the bottom floor, and then the apartments and friends on the next 2 floors up. But we do have plans to expand that with some other sitcoms and make that a higher tower. So it's kind of competing on the skyline with the 2 skyscrapers we've already got. And then the further we move down here, the less permanently placed stuff becomes, and it's just kind of a dumping ground for a lot of stuff at the moment. So I like that. My little. We are probably going to do it residential at some point. We'll obviously do better in this. Which is a really good
I can't find my piece. Found it.
Have a botanical garden, so we might end up moving that down to this level when we start work on that. We've got another train here. This one loops.
Destructive animation. Hi. Graciela Castillo at back. Hello. Piece. Where's my little black piece?
Spider-Man bodega. It's a rebrickable of the little Spider-Man set that came out earlier in the year with apartments on the top for Miles Morales and Peter Parker. There is actually a Peter Parker apartment that's.
Do you have a what? A VR? No. I used to when I was a bit younger.
Another little New York City style building. That's next to my left.
Why'd you ask that?
The first rebrickable I ever did, which I think is pretty cool. It combines 3 of the little brand stores that I don't think are available anymore. I think they retired at the end of last year. It does look really cool. And then we've got my rebrickable cafe corner, which we managed to put together for about £250 rather than £2,500. We still need to add the hotel sign onto the side of it though. My favourite modular, Tudor corner, absolutely love that. Next to my favourite set of last year, the brick cross station from the designer programme. And then we've got half of the pet shop and the Parisian restaurant, which again, similar to what I was saying with the jazz club, I probably want to change the positioning of the Parisian restaurant. It's a little bit hidden in the corner. It's a beautiful set and it's got a really cool back on it as well. So we might need to move that somewhere where it gets a little bit more eyes on it. And then we've got the Palace Cinema.
Okay then.
Complete with Kermit the Frog and the giraffe driving past out the front. That's half of it. I think that's the residential half of the pet shop, I think. We've got the, that's the other part of the pet shop. And then we've got the metro station, which is a rebrickable of the Creative 3 on Main Street. It took 2 of those, a few extra pieces, and has a little metro station underneath, which eventually will be the station for this underground train. We plan to have.
Oh, that comes together so nicely. I love Lego. Sick. Such a sick build this.
And then we've got a
Hi again, Gracilia.
That took 2 of the Creative 3 on cozy houses to make a little half face plate modular. The Downtown Diner, which is another set I absolutely love. I think that one's really, really cool. The first set I've ever designed myself, the Block Party HQ.
Yeah, that's
I'm
sick.
really happy with how the Block Party sign is on there, although it looks like the stairs have collapsed inside. So this is what happens when I try and build stuff myself. It is at the moment.
Imagine making your own mock.
Still need to decide
Pretty cool.
inside it. And I'm actually thinking one of the floors might be taking the interior from the new arcade machine that's coming out on the so we've got a little bit of a bar in there, but there's a little arcade area. There's the arcade machine coming out on the 1st of August that has the little gaming bedroom. I think we're going to use the interior of that to do Anna's gaming floor. Within there you can see Anna is on the top with a Game Boy and a shark. There's a statue to memorialise my trip to the Lego house up there as well. and I'm down there at the
Oh,
bottom.
I'll drop first
with my
piece.
little giraffe hoodie. In fact, that's
How's
my
your day
only
been?
time to get
Good.
Hannah in the city.
Thank you.
I've
How's
also
yours
got
been?
Hannah there with her little walking stick and me behind.
Oh, I've
with
done my
a cup
piece
of
now.
coffee and a pokeball. And then
I
at the
didn't
end
see it.
here, we've got, for now, the X Mansion. That is very
Disappeared.
much temporary spacing for that. I really want to do the expansion. I want to add another floor. I want to make it wider. I want to put it on some proper grounds behind some proper gates. But for now, it's just out of the way there because I was very disappointed with that one.
Genuinely, can't find that piece I've
And
just
then the
dropped.
only other thing we've got is this underground train line, which runs all the way back there, all the way along, loops around underneath the back there. It's going to come out and pop out for the seaside town, and then the track actually does continue. It splits off underneath there with a view to it.
38 volts, come on.
Into the theme park
Good,
as well
what
eventually, and
time
I've also
is
got a
it for
load of
you?
monorail
5 AM now.
ready to put a monorail around the theme park when we eventually put that.
I'm finishing this tonight.
As well. I mentioned
In the next
London
half an hour.
underground platform underneath there. We've got plans for other underground bits as well. I would like to have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Let's see what I need to
somewhere
do.
underneath in a little sewer area. Plus, I have just got the Diagon Alley set. So I'm thinking Diagon Alley is probably going to go over here somewhere near where we're going to have the big Castle Hill. And as part of Diagon Alley, I think I'm probably going to get Gringotts as well. And my plan at the moment is to have the Gringotts bank above ground and the underground bit that comes with the set on the layer below. So it kind of all integrates together. And that, boys and girls, is the full extent of the Lego City as it stands at the moment. Like I say, still loads of work to do, loads of stuff being planned. I can't wait to get started on the beach and the Castle Hill and the theme park area. I've talked for a number of weeks now about, I don't know which one I'm going to start first, but I think what I'm learning from doing the downtown area is so much of Lego City development is waiting for stuff to arrive.
Midnight from me.
Orders or new sets or Bricklink stuff coming over from Thailand that takes 6 weeks to arrive. There's so much, oh, I need these pieces, now I've got to wait forever. So I think I'm probably just going to get started on everything. I'm going to get a few theme park rides in. I'm maybe going to get the beach in. I'll get a couple, I've got some castle sets at home. I'll maybe add those into the castle
I messed it
area.
up.
I'll maybe start building the mountain. We'll just kind of move from project to
I
project
messed it
around the
up.
city, because we've had 3 months now of me bringing in modulars, sorting out roads, and talking about, oh, I wish I could finish the path.
Oh, where's
I
my
wish I
brick
could finish
connector? Because I'm going to need it.
wish I could finish the train track, wish I could finish the walls. I'd quite like to be able to say, right, well, we are waiting for parts for the walls. They're going to be a few weeks. So in the meantime, we're going to do something cool over here with Ninjago, or we're going to stick the medieval town square up there with the Lion Knight's castle. I want to be able to just kind of move around from projects, keep the content interesting, keep me always with something to do, so I'm not ever coming to
No, don't. All these start coming off. Just that piece there.
to do. So I think that's my plan. Feel free to let me know down in the comments what you would like to see in the city, what is missing.
Thank you.
Obviously, I plan to get the other 5 modulars, but they're expensive, so they're going to wait a while. We've already got Diagon Alley coming in. We've already got some theme park rides coming in. As far as the beach goes, I don't have a lot of this stuff yet. I have a vision in my mind
That's
of
totally
a
done that wrong.
and a British style seaside, but all I really have as far as sets are the modern house, the Lilo and Stitch house, and a few little beach sets and food trucks, and maybe something like the A-frame cabin if we have.
I've completely messed my build up one sec.
There's so much going on in my brain all the time. I am always open to ideas and suggestions from you, but bottom line, I am having a time of my life with this. It is so much fun. I am so grateful that I am able to do this as a job, and you lot have made this something that I am actually able to spend my time and money doing. Like I said at the start, huge thank you to everyone who backed us on Patreon, to our sponsors, but not just the people who support.
So it is right. What's going on here?
Ever watched any of our content, shared any of our TikToks, liked any of our YouTube videos.
Right, so from
told a
here.
friend about the channel or about what we're doing, said hello at the
Right,
convention.
I'm so lost
It
right now.
all helps towards growing the project that is Block Party, and ultimately
1, 2,
the
3,
Lego
4,
City
5.
is
Right, I don't
the
understand.
core
I'm
of
so
Block Party.
confused.
Yes, we do a lot of content that's focused on other stuff. We do a lot of Lego shopping stuff, deal hunting, conventions, Lego news and stuff like that. But at its very
That
core,
one, isn't it?
this is the channel. And
This big piece here is definitely not in the right place.
and this is the thing we're going to see grow over the next 5 years. This is not something that I'm just planning on doing for a little bit and dropping. Obviously, we'll outgrow this space eventually, and when we do, we'll just move into a bigger space, whether it's within this building, because being in a storage centre, there are units in here 5 times bigger than this one that I've already talked to them about as a potential progression, and they know we could potentially do that. However, we get something of our own, who knows? Obviously, that's a long way off. We've got this room to fill first, but I am giddy every time I come here. I just spend a few minutes just sitting on my little chair down there, just looking at it, thinking this is so cool.
What have I done wrong?
I can just play with this. I can just come in and run the trains or mess around with the mini.
That's what I've done wrong.
Move a few bits around, set little scenes, and it is so much fun. Thank you very much for making this possible. If you have enjoyed this
Right,
video,
now I know what I've done wrong, I can actually start to fix it.
Subscribe to the channel for loads more LEGO City and other LEGO content. Thank you very much to all of these wonderful people who are my Patreon backers, and we couldn't have done this without you. And thank you very much for watching.
Power up with Monopoly app banking.
No, it's right.
Play with an app, play mini games to get ahead on the board, even track your score. It's more than a board game. It's Monopoly app banking. Effects added. Device and parental download required.
Right, let's go. Let's get it finished.
A Lego from an auction for the first time ever. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is not a sponsored video or a promotion for an auction house or anything like that. Somebody sent me an email last week saying, hey Kev, have you seen this? And it was a link to an auction that's taking place today that's absolutely chock full of Lego, Action Man and Scalextric stuff. Looking at the website, it looks like these auctions take place about once a month, and I need to balance trying to get some really cool stuff at a really good price with trying not to spend all of my money so I have nothing left for August the 1st when there are some sets coming out that I want to get. So
Let's
if
get
that
built.
sounds
Come on.
like something you're interested in learning more about, stay tuned. We're going to be learning together. Like I say, I don't know what I'm doing. We are figuring it out as we're going along.
That is
I'm
not good.
recording this bit before the auction has even taken place, so you'll get my
Like I just
real
dropped a
reactions to
piece,
stuff
but we'll
happening.
find out.
As it happens, I have no idea what I'm going to end up at the end of it. Or if I do, whether it's going to be any good. I guess we're about to find out. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on, leave a like on this video if you want to see more stuff like this where I'm figuring things out. And let me know down in the comments if you've ever bought from an auction, how did it go, who did you use, what did you get? I'm keen to learn more because this seems like an area I might be quite interested in. So this is the auction company, I guess, that I'm using. Vectis Auctions, like I say, not a sponsor. I know nothing about them other than the fact that I was sent details of this auction, the Lego and Scalextric auction, which is taking place for me in about 15 minutes time. I have already gone through the catalogue and I have made some bids, but as you can see, even if we filter this down to just Lego sets that are active, there are 321 lots, going all the way back to some of the original like wooden stuff, some mega old sets, and then some pretty cool stuff ranging from sealed stuff that I would definitely like. I would like to get myself a Beatles art set for sure, to some modulars that have been rebuilt and then disassembled, some damaged box stuff. There's a huge amount of variety on here, and I have made a few bids and already been outbid for some stuff before the auction even begins. So having spent some time going through the full catalogue, I did find what I think is some value in there, and I have placed a few bids. As I say, I've been outbid on a few of them, but the 5 that I found, that's one that Hannah found, but the 5 that I found are these. So starting off, we have the Lego Creator roller coaster, the one that I don't have. It's an open box, but with sealed bags. So basically a damaged box version of the roller coaster. The estimate for this was 100 to 120. If you're completely clueless like me, the estimate is literally just the auction house saying what kind of range they think it's going to sell for. And I did a lot of research on these retired sets last week for the video that I made, looking at the huge shopping list that I had. And for a brand new sealed one of these, you're looking at about £275. around the £200 mark for an open one, but as this is effectively sealed, in my mind, we're looking at £275 as the price that I could get it for if I was buying it from a convention or on eBay. One thing to bear in mind with the auction is that every bid that I make, if I win that item, you do have to pay an additional 22.5% fee at the end, plus that on that. It basically works out to an extra 27% on top of whatever I bid. But when you place a bid, it does tell you what you would actually pay. So for this one, I put my maximum bid in at 150, which with that extra 27% means if I win, I get this for £190, so below that £200 I pay for a used set, or like I say, a sealed in-bag set. So I'm just quite happy to pick this up for this price. Then we've got one that Anna has found. They're actually two sets that we already own both of, but I built them, and Anna wants to play the retro phone box, and the thing she really wants to put some passion on its own set for that kind of range. So she said she'd be happy to pay up to £100 for that two set. At the moment, she is the highest bidder on it, but we are currently about 10 minutes away from the live auction element again, so whether or not we're doing any of these, who knows. Some of the ones I've been outbid on, there was a medieval blacksmith. I put my maximum bid at £90, I'm already up at 100 before the live auction starts. There's a Ghostbusters firehouse, which if we look at this in a little bit more detail, I mean, this is a set, but for a brand new in-box £500 plus, this is obviously not that. It's a set that's been built previously and then broken back down into the bag. It does still have the box and the instruction manual in good condition. What I can't tell is if there's any minifigures. I'm not actually that bothered if there's any minifigures. I just want the building in my city. So I put my maximum bid on this at 320, which if I win it means I'll be paying about £400 for it, which I'm happy to pay. This is the one that if I get it, then I'm probably not going to be able to get stuff like the Italian Riviera that comes out next week, because this is going to take up most of, if not all of my children's Lego budget. But it is a set that I've seen for £700-800 at conventions, so to be able to get it for 400 for half of what I see it for at conventions, I'd be happy to get one of my very much white whale sets.
I've been summoned.
But fingers crossed it's got some minifigures in it. I mean, it says it was previously built, then organised into numbers bag. It says minifigure parts are visible. I mean, I couldn't see them on the picture. Whether we've got all of the minifigures, I mean, I can't see any minifigure parts on this one photo that we get, but they're saying there's definitely at least some minifigure parts in there. So that reassures me a little bit that it probably is going to be minifigures included. And then I also bid on a Simpsons house, which was the same deal, previously built, broken down into bags. I put my maximum price for that for £240. And then the same for Detective's Office, previously built, broken down into bags. I put my maximum price on that at £180. I've been outbid on both of those. The reason I've kept my bids relatively low on some of these is because I just can't afford to spend £1,000 on Lego in one go today. And the one that I really, really want of these would be that Ghostbusters firehouse. Now the way it works from here,
I'd say we're like 80% finished.
Online, my understanding of how it works is this is a legitimate.
Going up for 2 hours now though again, that's crazy.
The man who talks really fast.
It's a lot of building.
You know when you watch Bargain Hunt or whatever those programs are where they have the auctions, I'm the guy who, there's a guy in the corner on the phone, I've got a bid for the internet. I'm the bid from the internet guy, or for my one's the current highest bid from the internet guy. But I am up against the people in the room, so there's no guarantee that even if we get to 9:30, which is the auction time, and I'm still the highest bidder on these sets, there's no guarantee that I'm going to get them. I think similar to how eBay works, for example, with the Ghostbusters one, my current bid is 280, my maximum bid is 320. So if someone in the room bids 300, theoretically, I've got a bid from the internet, comes in and puts me back up over the top again. And then I guess when the hammer hits, if I'm still the highest bid, I then get my sets. It is legally binding. I've already had to give them my card details, so the moment I win an auction, my card is charged, which again is one of the reasons why I didn't want to go crazy on everything, because there was a moment on Friday when I first started looking at this where I put all the bids in initially and I was the maximum bidder on all the ones I wanted, where I was like, God, I hope I don't win all of these, because if I do, I want to look for £1,000. And I don't want to spend £1,000 next Tuesday. That would be unpleasant. So luckily that got me up bid for several of them. I don't know if I'm going to do anything, but it's quite good fun. I'm quite enjoying myself going through the catalogue. There's another one coming up in September as well, so depending on how today goes, this might not be the last time I do something like this, but I don't think I need to dig anything more out of the catalogue. Like I say, there is a lot in there. Every possible type of Lego that you can think of. There's some real goodies in there. There's money with no object to go in there. Goodness me, there's some stuff in here that I would want to be a part of. There's some of the older Lego City train stations, Lego City buildings that just look absolutely brilliant. Like that train station is amazing. That train shed is amazing. They've got some of the older speed champions on here as well. There was, when I was browsing through it again last night, there was a Scooby-Doo set that had like the whole range of Scooby-Doo for the price you'd pay for the mystery machine at the Lego convention. Loads of Harry Potter on here. You can see loads of Lego Scooby-Doo. There you go, this Scooby-Doo. I'm so tempted to put a bid in on this. So it's got the mystery machine, it's got the mystery mansion, it's got some of the smaller sets as well, the haunted lighthouse. It is all built and rebagged, but it is all there and it is all in boxes. The estimate for that is £100 to £120. The mystery machine on its own goes for like £200 at Lego conventions. In fact, there is a sealed mystery machine elsewhere on this auction that's already gone to a higher price than that one for the group, and you can see how many people are interested in each one as well. So you can see how many people you'd like to be competing against. And yeah, I could see this being a way that middle-aged Kev chooses to save his time, maybe heading down to some of these auctions in person in the future, depending on how it goes. But yeah, wish me luck, boys and girls. Fingers crossed. Within the next couple of minutes of this video, I'm the proud owner of a Ghostbusters firehouse that I said less than a week ago I thought I'd never get. We've got the 1989 Batmobile. Don't buy any more, Kev. Goodness me. Right, so the auction is underway. As you can see, we've got the little video stream of the auctioneer at the top there, and then the lots appear on the screen. It shows what the current bids is. She obviously reads out what those bids are. And then it's going through quite quickly, and there's not really I don't think there's anybody in the room. There's not been any. Everything so far has been sold to the people who are online, which does make me feel that we might have a Ghostbusters firehouse in the future. The first lot that we're interested in is lot 21, this roller coaster. We're already up to lot 5. The auction's been going like 90 seconds, so we might be having a good day, boys and girls. Well, this is rattling along at quite the pace. I've just seen my first lot come through, lot 21. We're not even there yet, but it looks like I've already been outbid on that one, which is a little bit of a shame. So not going to be a roller coaster in my future. It's a little frustrating because most of what I'm seeing, there aren't really any bids that are happening, and it is just going to the first one that's coming from online, but I guess that was a very good deal. But I'm reluctant to increase my bid on it without knowing what the situation is with the Ghostbusters one. If I've already been outbid on the Ghostbusters, I'm willing to go a little bit harder on that roller coaster, because I'm definitely not going any further on the Ghostbusters. I can't find it. Right, I am still the highest bidder on the Ghostbusters, so with that in mind, I'm just not comfortable going any higher on that because I don't really want to pay for them both as is anyway. The outcome that I was hoping for from this was to come out of this with one of these set. I mean, our only hope is going to be that Ghostbusters one, which would be a result if we manage to get that. Right, the roller coaster is up next. They're just closing out on Assembly Square, which looks like mega cheap. But I want to see how much the roller coaster goes for in the end. I'm upset. If these had been the other way around, if I knew I wasn't getting the firehouse,
216,
I would definitely bid more for this. But there you go, it says for me to bid again, 170.
At 160. Commission bid on the roller coaster 170. Commission's out at 170.
So someone else has got it for 170.
Out at 170. Anybody else coming in for this one there?
You can see the bids that are coming in live on there. So that was my bid, and then it's gone up twice more since then.
office work, paperwork, emails, that sort of thing.
There's a lot of information that we need.
You've got to make decisions fast.
Gemini's like an advisor.
It makes everything so much quicker.
I just think it's remarkable.
The £70. One final one then. We'll create a roller coaster this time then. Nobody else in for this lot then. It's what, 21? Done this time then. A little bit is finished here then. So 180, just in time there at 180, 190. Again, look, £190.
I'm so glad I got out of this one. The bids are coming in.
Fair warn to your original bidder then. You're not coming back in at all there. £190.
So 190 is 240
This time
after all
you've got £200. Just slide back into the roller coaster this time then at 200.
Oh wow.
I'll give you a bit of chance, 220.
Oh wow, oh wow. It's up to 220 now. I'm so glad I'm out of this one.
220. Once your original bidder then, we finished even at £220.
See, with fees, that's £280, which is more than you can buy a brand new sealed one for on eBay. So these aren't necessarily like guaranteed good deals. That's the first one, typically it's the one that I wanted. It's the first one of the auction so far where we've had a little bit of a bidding war going, and I can't help but feel whoever has won that, goodness me, I hope it wasn't me accidentally, but whoever's won that has kind of overpaid, I think. But as long as they're happy, I suppose. I'm glad I didn't pay that much for it, that's for sure. See, this is why this is dangerous for me to look at, because I'm so tempted to swoop in on this one. 80 quid, I really want that train station, but I'm not that bothered about getting just a random box of bricks and a poly bag and a couple of poly bags. I really just want the train station. So I don't really want to pay £90 for the train station. I'm looking at, they've got this train engine shed, but then there they've got the train engine shed and a train platform, which I think that one's sealed and that one's not, but that one has something extra with it and it's half the price of that one already. This is very interesting to watch, to see what stuff gets a little bidding war going. I'm having a lovely morning. Look at the train shed go, it's up to £280, which with all the additional fees, £355 somebody's paying for that. Yet there it is, not sealed with something else. I'm so interested to see how much that one goes for now, because that theoretically should be even more. So this is the set that includes that train shed that just sold. Oh wow, 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 wow. Did you see that go? Yeah, that just exploded. They've obviously seen what the previous one sold for. I need to hear what's being said. Seems to have slowed down. That's still good value compared to how much that one just sold for on its own. I get that this isn't sealed. Madness. It looks like it's going for 260 in the end, which
That's not
and the other one went for. And you get this little bonus set. I'll take a gift with purchase on an auction. We're now about an hour in. We're up to lot 62. We've just got to the end of just train after train after train. It's still going to be a long way before any of the sets me and Anna are interested in are up again. The lot Anna wanted, lot 122, she's already been outbid on. That's up for £110. Based on their current speed of about one lot a minute, it's going to be an hour before that one comes up as well. And in the Ghostbusters Firehouse, it's lot 263, so what's that? That's going to be like 3.5 hours from now before that one comes up. And where we were at 280 before, it's now already at my maximum bid of 320, so I think there's very little chance I'm going to be getting that. So I'm going to kind of duck in and out of this as the day goes on. It looks like it's going to be a most of the day affair. I don't know if she gets a break. We've made it to Seinfeld, which I would quite like this set. And it doesn't look like anyone's bidding for it. Do I leap in and get this for 60 quid? No, I don't. I don't leap in and get it. I mustn't leap in. I studied this catalogue in advance. I must behave myself. There's a little something for the Trekkies on this auction as well. We've now hit the Star Wars section of proceedings. As you can see, there is a bit of it. I mean, I wouldn't say there's loads, but there's enough, and it's generating some interest. And I think we're moving on into Technic, and then loop back around to some more Star Wars, and then we start to get to what I'm going to describe as the interesting stuff. For those of you as fascinated about the auction process as the sets themselves, like I am, the auction lady regenerated into the auction man about 90 minutes in on lot 90. We're still looking at Star Trek stuff, and as you can see, it gets quite popular. I reckon we're probably about half an hour away from the lot that Anna wanted. I'm really interested to see how much that actually goes for, because I think her offer was quite a reasonable offer. It is now 11 o'clock. I've been sat here watching this for an hour and a half. We're putting this down as a productive work day. I'm so happy that I got this set for £90 at Bricktastic earlier in the year. That sit complex that you all like so much is getting expensive. $220 I think that went for. Ooh. Anna loves sharks. I wonder if she wants a second one of these. We are into the current stuff now, or the very recently retired stuff. So there is some very, very tempting goodies. Going to be coming up over the next half an hour or so, including Winter Village stuff. I need to just sit on my hands until we get round to the Ghostbusters Firehouse. That Jaws set just sold for $140, including the additional costs. It's £130 to just go and get it from the Lego store now, online. Some people's decision making baffles me. Right, we've just been building this on stream last night. The Wally set normally goes for about £200 at conventions. It's at $130 currently. Not getting as much interest as I thought it would. Oh, there you go, someone's come in at 140.
So 140.
So 140 plus the 27%, I need to get better at maths in my head if I was to go to an auction in person. 177. So a little bit less than you pay for it at a convention. It's not a mega bargain though. It does seem to very much vary.
How is it this time?
A mega bargain or not. This is a set that I'm constantly asked about in my convention videos, and you can see straight away, very popular. Stranger Things. I'm already up to 300 at opening.
If you have a dry, flaky scalp, moisture isn't enough. If your scalp feels dry and tight,
Don't worry, because we have Head & Shoulders Derma X Pro.
it helps fortify your scalp barrier and moisturizes your scalp.
It fortifies.
It fortifies. Beautiful hair starts with a moisturized scalp.
Head & Shoulders Derma X Pro.
Do I see 320 anyway?
This is a brand new sealed in box one. One of the boxes scuffed and dented.
Any nodded? No further interest in this lot. We'll go fair warning. Last chance. Sold 300.
So with the additional fees, you're looking at about 370, 380 for that. This one, Anna just got me for 160 for my birthday. It was brand new but damaged box.
42,
so
oh, that's cool.
This is a sealed one in an excellent box, again with just a few scuffs and scratches, but it's already at the same price Anna paid for it. So we win because obviously that's before you've added on the extra fees as well. And my box has already gone in the recycling, so it just does that. Well, I'm very satisfied that Anna got a deal for my birthday. That went 170, which with fees, 215. We win on that one. And this is mad. Boutique Hotel has been available recently for £150 at John Lewis. So 120 plus your additional fees, that's already more than you could go to John Lewis and buy it for. You know, there's some more people are buying these. Yes. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. This is a disaster. Anna's gift with purchase one, the Books on My Passion, just went for 120. Plus, obviously, the additional fee brings it in at around 150, 155. Bearing in mind the phone box that it came with is £100 brand new. I don't think she's missed out massively. She could go on eBay and pick up that Books on My Passion one relatively cheaply. I think she'll be okay. I really want this set, but you can get it for £25, £150 at conventions. So I put my maximum bid in on the other one, not this one at 90. This one's already gone over my maximum of 90. I certainly don't want to be paying this kind of price for it. I'm really only here for the absolute bargains that are going to be much less than they would be at conventions. I'm not rushing to get stuff that I can just buy at a later date unless it's a crazy deal. And this one, if I come in at 120 now, that's going to bring it in at around 150. I reckon on a good day you could get it cheaper than that at convention. Just so a lot of botanicals, but as you can see, we are now about to hit the modulars. I've already got the Parisian restaurant. I do want the brick bank, but I don't want to spend more than about 375, 400 on it, and I think that's already above that level when I checked. I've already got the downtown diner, I've already got the bookshop, and then that's it for a little while. I think there are some more modulars later on, but I think I have to get to the sealed ones. And then there's some used ones a little bit later on, but I'm not that bothered about getting sealed. So because of that, I'm not desperate to pay £450, £500 for a brick bank. See, this just, it feels like a lot for the premium restaurant. I don't think I paid that much for it when I got it. I think there's too many people know about this auction. I hope nobody makes a video about it to publicise it even further. So yeah,
Very nearly finished now with
it's
this.
already up to 320. My most that I would want to pay for this is a seal.
Won't be long till it's completed.
Including the fees, which means my bid I wouldn't want to go over 300.
Start building again in a second.
Since
Just
before
having a little break. I've been building for like 2 hours.
and it doesn't look like there's going to be any other bid coming in either, because it is. I mean, it's maxed out. It shouldn't be going for any more than this. So it looks like that is what it's gone for. It did. I mean, you could have missed out on that for the sake of 20 quid. I would argue. I don't need it right now, do I? I'd rather get it for my price at some point.
Kev, mate.
Than more than
Too much
right now.
Lego.
Right, after this one, we've got the 1989 Batmobile, so I'm just going to put my mouse out of the way up there. I might not be able to control myself for this bit. It's a good price for these ones. That's 4 Batmobiles right there. That's going for 70. I've got all 4 of them behind, but it.
How's biz, Ash? Great, especially with the help of Zero accounting software. I can keep my cash flow flowing by giving customers more ways to pay.
It's another day.
In miserable England, welcome back to another guys. Hope you're all having a great day. I just want to start off this video by saying thank you so much for the support recently. Absolutely crazy.
But in this vlog, we've got one objective, and one objective only, because it's a bonus vlog. It's not supposed to be a vlog, it's a Friday. We're gonna build the mech.
It might damn well be like a mech that's ever been made. I mean, I don't know, but I'm very excited to build it. We're going to build it. It's going to take off. It's a big step, but it needs to remember the most recent video.
So when I got home, I started the day off by doing my chores, which was cleaning the
Right
kitchen.
now,
The
but
kitchen looks lovely. I also had to clean the living room. I'm still in the process of doing this, but I decided to move my desk to here.
Right, I'm back. Sorry about
I
that.
can look outside, look at my shed, whilst I'm editing these videos.
Which is always a good thing.
And then later on, I'm going to go in the shed, and I'm going to get the Legos out, and we're going to start building it.
But right now, I don't want to go out there because it's very wet.
But yeah, I've just got my daughter. I can never do this with one hand. Never.
I've been summoned.
Yeah,
Have
I
you?
can't do it with one hand. Okay. Time to lift off the lid. Oh, would you look at that? So many bites. Oh, thank you. And we've got this, which must be our instructions. Yeah, I've read the instructions are here, and we also have this sticker and these stickers. Oh, God. So I have found bag number 1, and we're going to start on bag where we do get the minifig of this. That's really cool. But obviously, you can claim a code to get 2 of these skins. I actually don't have them skins in Fortnite. We have this really cool Lego Fortnite page here.
Right, let's go.
Awesome. And a bit about Lego Fortnite and what it is. And then you can see the mecha team leader there, giving you some really cool art for it. I actually have this loading screen on Fortnite and this one. Pretty cool. And then we've got the rise of the mecha team leader. Shows you how he was fighting the monster in the live event and then flew off. Pretty cool. From the Lego Fortnite design, a little bit of text there if you want to read that. And it shows you what kind of features come with the mech as well. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So in the first one, you do get the mecha team leader minifig and the plaque, which looks awesome. It's just like the Peely Bone one. And then you also get this really cool sword, which is, it's honestly, it's like a real dagger in my hand. That's how big it is. So now you can imagine how big this set's going to be. It's crazy. Even the fine detail of the statue there at the bottom.
But yeah, bag 1, very impressed. I'm not going to go bag 2 just yet because my partner's nearly home. So I'm going to wait for everyone to settle down and then I'll carry on.
Oh, I've just got off from a 2-hour sesh.
Sometimes at night I do like to unwind with the boys and get on games and chill out.
So that's exactly what I did. But as you can see, my shed lights are still on, so we need to go in.
Both sides of the wrist are just detailed out. Look at that.
Time to go. 9:30. We only built one bag of this, so tomorrow we'll aim to build at least half, I reckon. I think we can do it, but it's now time for bed and then work. Okay, it is officially the next day. I've just finished work and it's now time to pick up my stuff from school. But after I've done that, it is time to continue building the Mecha Team Leader. Also, I've just seen this figure is worth like 50 quid. That's crazy. I even saw one eBay listing for it for like £90, which is absolutely insane. I mean, I never paid £90 for a single minifigure, but fair enough. Okay, not long ago, it's now currently it's now time.
I would. If I had the money, anyway.
Bag 2. We've done bag 1, we've got the minifigure and the sword, so now I think we're officially building the mech. Have a little look here. So that's the sword. Yeah, we've done that. We've done all this. The chest area first. So let's get straight to it. Now I wonder how long it's going to take to find bag 2. I bet it's the last one like it always is. 17, 4, 5. Oh, it wasn't the last one. Okay, that's a first. Here we go. Empty bag 2. Is there anything left in there? There is. See, it's a lot harder to tell with these paper bags. Probably look. But I think that should be everything. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's bag 2 done. We do have the little cockpit area. As you can see, there's some sticker pieces in there and some printed pieces. And then we've also got a nice looking chair for the Mecha Team Leader to sit. Pretty cool. I mean, it's a start, but I reckon we'll get into the bigger bulk of it on bag 3, which I'm going to do right now.
And there we go, one bag later, and he looks like he's hit the gym a little bit because we have built him out. So this is his chest, I believe, and his missiles going here. Some extra things.
Nearly done with second hand now.
Sure, actually looking at that now. I don't know what this is, because none of that looks familiar. And back to that. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll be able to.
Anyway, bag 3's done. On to bag 4. That's 14. There we go, that's 4.
So bag 4 has been done, and now I can actually see which part this is. So obviously these are his legs here. They're the connectors, the joints, and then as well. So we are currently making the body, which is pretty cool. So this bit must go over the top of this here. So that's probably where these connect. So yeah, I'm starting to piece it all together, but I think I'm going to leave it there for now because it is getting late. Okay, and now the next day, I have just with it. I feel like a broken record. I wouldn't feel like me waking up my morning, that, but it is pretty boring. It's so samey. There's not really much to go over. Just literally wake up, brush teeth, have a quick slice of toast, maybe if I've got time, and go. That is literally it. But yeah, all that fun, all that fun. So currently on the Mecha Team Leader, we have built
Hey, Meta. Take a video.
this much, and it's looking good. So hopefully we can get through a lot more progress today. Oh, also as well, in Monday's vlog, we're going to be making the shed look very, very Halloweeny. I can't wait. Because as you can see, my partner removed the pumpkins. She said they're for the front door. So as you can see out there, we do have some pumpkins there, and they were the ones by the shed, but she took them away from me. So we've got to go and buy some more pumpkins, some fake cobwebs, and just make it look very, very scary. Okay, I'm now waiting to pick myself up. I've only got to wait about 15 minutes, but yeah, this is the worst part, just waiting. Wasting precious time when I could be building precious Lego. And while we're here waiting for the rain to fall, I want you guys to comment down below what you'd like to see from the channel. Would you like to see mainly just vlogs, so a vlog on a Friday and a Monday all the time? Friday being more of a personal vlog, Monday being more of a Lego build vlog. Please leave me your feedback. Also, let me know what you'd like to see in the vlogs as well. And if you do like the personal side to the vlogs.
It just means we get to connect on a deeper level.
Right, okay, it's now time to go get the boy. So, I'll be back in a second.
Okay, my littlest child's watching Peppa Pig.
My eldest has just done his homework and he's going to play on the Xbox. So I'm going to build a few bags now and then a few bags later on as well. So let's dig in. Okay, so we're now on bag 5. And it looks like we're either building an arm or a leg there. So this is going to be fun. We get to use a bit more colour than just grey.
That's bag 5 done. And that's bag 6.
2 hours I've been streaming for now. Jesus, took me ages. I told you I'm finishing this tonight. I said this at the beginning of the stream. This gets finished tonight. We're not building this again on stream.
I just realised I'm very close on schedule right now because it's currently Thursday and we're about 4 o'clock on Thursday, so I need to get this built because this video goes up tomorrow. Leaving it till late in great fashion.
Okay, bag 8 and 9 are completely got into the leg. So bag 10
Oh.
will be the other foot. And then we've officially done both legs.
I don't know how many bags there is in total, but I'm seeing... Not good at all. So as you can see, we did complete the legs fully and a bit more of the body, just so he's got a bit more depth. But this is looking absolutely insane, and I can't wait to finish it very, very soon. I'm just feeding the kids. I'll get straight back on it, hopefully. I mean, I really need to get on it because like
What's going on here?
I've got to post this video tomorrow. I finish work at 1, the video comes out at 6, and I still need to edit it, so it's a bit rough. I've actually got a bag out on the kitchen side, and I am going to try and build a bag in here. The building because my little girl isn't very well. She's very ill. I'm getting ill as well, so that's great. But yeah, we're gonna have to continue this later. I'm gonna have to stay up late to build. I mean, I do have work tomorrow. It is only a 7-hour shift, so I can probably get away with staying up till about 11, building it from 9 to 11 maybe. So I'm gonna try and do that. Okay, I'm officially impressed with this build. So I've just decided to do bag 13, and I built this on, and this looks awesome. So obviously it's based off the skin Rex. You just bought this alive, didn't you? Oh, look at that. I was building this, I was like, there's so much detail in it. I mean, you'd expect so for the price, but obviously I can't wait to finish it now. With that being said, we're now on bag 14, and we're building the other arm. And there we go, 2 bags later, and we already have the second arm. Obviously, second arm isn't as detailed, but it still looks pretty dang cool. Now, all we've got left to do is the head and a bit more on the chest. And we're winning. But it is getting late now, so I'm going to see how quickly I can do bag 16. So we've got 17, 18, and 19. Goes live. Okay, and after that, I am tapping out. I have 2 bags left, but we'll do that tomorrow because we have done this much today. Like, that's crazy. We started off with a little body and we've done all of this. It looks great though, honestly. There's so much detail on it. I just can't wait to finish the face and then the jetpack at the back, and then it'll be done. And we can finally put him in the shed. I don't know if he's going to fit anywhere in the shed, but I mean, we'll find out that once he's complete.
So many pieces in this set, so detailed.
It's currently 4 in the morning. We're up about half an hour.
Some people.
I didn't need to wake up till 5:30, but I've done it. So
I might be, you never know, mate. I might be. Gotta be careful what you say to people, aren't you? You never know what people are dealing with. Mental health and that.
okay, it's now an hour later. I am about to go to work.
I'd never make fun of someone's mental health, mate.
You're gonna have to find out once I finish work.
Not on that level.
Change starts with Dulux.
The UK's fastest broadband speeds from any major provider have landed. Experience.
Is that better? Right, anyway. Start building because that's what we do out here. How can I be depressed when I'm building this bad boy?
Okay, I'm now home. But before I reveal if I built the set, do you want to win a £50 Lego gift card so you can buy Lego sets like these? £50? Yes, that's right, guys. Because we hit 3,000 subscribers, I want to give back to you guys. So, how do we enter? Entering is simple. All you have to do is subscribe, comment down below, and leave a like on the video. And I will pick a random person to win the £50 Lego gift card. And we do have a while until the winner is announced, because I'm going to let this run till the 10th of November, and then I will pick a random winner. But yeah, once again, just another big thank you to every single one of you guys. Right, now that's done. Let's go see the mech. And here it is, guys. I did finish it this morning when I woke up early. It looks absolutely insane. It was so weird getting up early to finish. So yeah, obviously this mech does come with the expensive minifigure and a really nice display pack, and then you do have both of these lights.
Alright, now this is actually finished. It's just the fingers.
Pretty damn cool. Then
Nearly finished, so I'll say.
arm, which looks awesome, and then a drift arm, I believe. You've got a really cool sword, which obviously has Singularity's head, because obviously it was a statue that the mech pulled out of the ground, which is awesome. Moving up to the chest area, you do have a really nice printed piece there of the broken. I think if you lift this up and this down, stick the minifigure inside the cockpit, lift it back up, push it back down, and he's ready to pilot the mech. The head looks awesome. The only thing that I do have an issue with is the eyes, but I don't really see a way you could have possibly done it any better. So, but I don't think the eyes look the greatest, but it's okay. I mean, the whole set is awesome. This is a really cool sticker piece here. I don't know, man. It's a very, very good set, and there's loads of articulation, believe it or not. Although it is very wobbly, because it's so big. But I am beyond impressed with this model.
Beyond impressed.
So let's pick him up. I don't feel like that's the best place to pick him up. Yeah, that should be okay, hopefully. Oh god. Alright, let's move him into the shed. Oh, he looks so cool outside. This thing is huge. It's the biggest I've ever seen. I don't think I have a mech bigger than it, and I don't know if there is a mech bigger than it. It absolutely stomps on Cole's Dragon Titan mech, which means we can't put it on the shelves. We could fit it on.
Finally, all pieces are gone out of my box. Thank you.
If you do, you have nowhere to put it. I mean, it could stay on the table, but it's a risk of it being knocked off, and we don't want that. We might have to have a rearrangement, but I don't really want to. Because the Destiny's Bounty doesn't fit anywhere other than on this shelf because of how big the sales are. So we've got an issue.
What's that bad boy?
Okay guys, so this is what I've gone for. After the big issue with the mechanism.
Oh, it's hand too, complete. Just need to put the fingers on.
I mean, we still got Panther to play somewhere, but I might just put that on the table because it will look nice behind city gardens and markets. But what I've thought is this. So you've got the One Piece stuff, the Fortnite stuff, and then Jargo cover all of the sides. So I think that's pretty damn awesome, and I do think this guy needs to be shown off because he is cool. But yeah, after the problem, we fixed him. And he looks good. But there's one thing missing. So far we have 15 minifigures. There's actually 16 minifigures now of Fortnite things.
Welcome to the Arcadia Colony.
Both wrists done.
Play it day one with Game Pass. At BMW, we didn't invent the car. We created sheer driving pleasure. Now we introducing the next level of driving experience, the first of a new era.
And we are missing the one, the only, mecha team leader. So let's put this guy in his rightful place on the shelf. And there we go, guys. Fortnite shelf is done. And I think it looks pretty awesome. I mean, it's a bit of a cramp to fit these in here, but I do think the display looks good. I do. It's very colourful, and I like that. You've even got the brick heads that we built on top as well, so everything's there. Okay, guys, this has been a mad video because building a set this big where you're constantly busy every single day, it does take a while, but you did, and I had to improvise by waiting for so I could finish it, but 100% worth it. I'm really, really happy, and I hope to do more Lego Fortnite sets in the near future. But it's now time to write the comment of the day, plus the members as well, the newest members. So a big thank you to our newest members, RC Roadman, OGX7, Richard Clark. I appreciate all you guys so much. Honestly, it's unbelievable that you'd even pay £1 to support me. I don't understand why people would do it, but thank you very much for doing it. And we will properly sort out the benefits to the membership, other than just getting your name on the wall and maybe an early video.
Yes, lad.
Overlay Park also became a member, but they were already on the wall. So at the end of the day, I put top G in brackets because double timer got him from a good comment and also becoming a member. I appreciate you so much. And for comment of the video, we have Sean LB10 because his comment was that he enjoys the long vlogs and also loves the mix between personal life and Lego life. So I appreciate that because I really enjoy recording things that aren't Lego too. I love showing you my life, really. That's what I've wanted to do for a very, very long time on YouTube. And now I'm doing it in a way, and I'm very, very happy. As for the long vlogs,
I feel like I'll say, fair enough.
Because I've got to record so much more in my life. But with that balance of Lego and personal, I can do that a lot easier. Obviously, this one is a bit scuffed, but yeah, I hope you did enjoy, and I hope to see you all in the next video. But I don't know how long it's going to be. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Speed Boost Power Up Guide Unreal Engine 5.
It's another day, and another vlog. Welcome back, guys. Once again, another video. I'm actually starting this one off a little bit early because it's Tuesday for me. You guys have seen this on Monday. So, about a week before, well, as I said before, I did buy another set on the day of the convention. It's a very big set. I'm very excited to have it. But I'm going to show you one of the things first. So I bought another Christmas present for my son, and it is the Tails Adventure Boat. I don't know. He really likes Lego Sonic. So we got 5 Lego Sonic sets for him this Christmas. So he's really going to enjoy this. I've definitely got my work cut out for me when it comes to building on Christmas Day. The thing is though, if you were a box collector, this is how it came from Argos. This is actually quite bad. But no, we're not here for that. We're not here for Sonic. So, let's open this massive box. Okay, so let's have a knife. Be very careful with a knife. So do you need a knife? Be very careful with a knife. So it's out. Now we should be able to open this box. Oh baby, I am looking at something right now that I wanted for such a long time. We're not going to go in the shed for a video. We're going to do it old school. I used to record my videos in here, by the way, all the time. And get a massive display there, if you remember, but now it's time to reveal probably one of the most anticipated sets of 2025.
Where's my other pick?
Is around £210 if you buy it for retail price. And my partner said, hey, this Lego Fortnite set that you're missing is very, very cheap. when she said very, very cheap, she was not joking, because this set was £157, down from 210. That's 25% off, by the way. So why wouldn't you pick this bad boy up for that price?
Oh, there's no way I'm missing a piece. I'm not having it.
Honestly, I'm super happy with this. I can't believe to build it. But unfortunately, we've got other things to build and other things to do in this vlog, so we're building it in this vlog. Bad boy. Yeah, currently Tuesday.
I'm not missing a piece. It's just 2 thumbs. I get it.
And I come across something really amazing. Okay, look at this. This is the shed before it was finished. Oh my god. The shed looks crazy. So look at that and look at what it looks like now. Mind blowing. But yeah, let's go and get this in there. Okay, it's now the next day. I didn't go in the shed to put the Lego kit in there because it's way too messy. But we're going to sort that today, okay? We're going to fix that. We're going to clean off the shed. We're going to make it look nice and neat. And the thing is, it's even worse than what you saw it as before. Because me being me, I did a video to take minifigures off the displays, and I just left them off the displays. So I need to put them all back on the displays. Shouldn't take us too long now. Should be a quick job. So I'm just going to go to the shop now, and then when I get home, we'll sort it. So this is the current state of the shed. Keep in mind, I'm not proud of it. We've got sets all over the place. Right, okay? We've got bags, minifigures on the floor. We've got papers, loose Lego. More papers, minifigs, more papers, boxes, a jumper, more papers, and then we've also got loads of minifigs that were on the display. The displays are looking a bit messed up. There's no damage on here because it's on the table because of the video recording. Yeah, it's not great. So we need to focus on one thing at a time. The first thing is bin bag. I did get this.
Why do I not feel like I've got all the pieces for my fingers? I've got a full set of fingers that need building now. I have any pieces, but we'll see. Genuinely don't feel like I've got it. But...
The world needs to know what these men did.
What's doing me? I don't know. I can't find this piece. Right, I've got one of them ones there.
Dr. Kelly, you are standing inside a military precinct. You're currently housing what's left of the Nazi high command. Your job is to evaluate carrying any others.
Thank you, finally. Oh, took me ages finding that.
Doctor, no man has ever beaten me. Very sure of yourself.
This will be the trial of the century.
We'll make him tell the world what he did.
Get him to admit to signing those orders, and you'll have him.
1,200 camps? What am I supposed to believe that you didn't know? Is that the script? You believe it? If we don't win, we'll be the laughing stock of the world. I am the book. You are the footnote.
This city is about to become the greatest show on earth.
During half the fall. You're not Alexander the Great! And you knew.
That is all the bags cleared off the floor. It was 10 times better already, but we're not done yet. Because now it's time to sort out minifigures. These are for a video, so these can just go in there. We need to sort out the loose Lego and everything else. Now we need to get into our city market rather than back on the table. This is the worst part of the whole list.
Look at them sets, that's nice that.
I'm going to put these somewhere else because I don't use them anymore. I was meant to learn it, but sort of doing Lego was just too hard. Plus, I'm naturally bad at this. We've got Luffy's hat. Don't know which Luffy. As of recording this as well, my mum is on her way to pick up a set for me for Christmas. She's giving it to me early so I can show you guys. Vlog, which is great, but obviously not today. So we got some loose Lego. I did sell the massive boxes of Lego, so we have to take this inside.
There's another thumb. Little thumb piece. Put that on. It's done so well, this set. Such a nice set.
I don't know, there's a lot. And the one above it will have a couple of Ninjago things. Zork, Green, Guy, Jay. Pretty good fit. And then some spares that we keep in the minifigure display, which is a mess right now. Yeah, okay, I thought we were going to get the kids now, but like I say, the shed is looking 10 times better. It's always good to try and keep things organised, and we've still got this to build. But I'm not building that in this vlog, unfortunately. And I'm sad I'm not, but I can't. I've got too much to do. And not long later, I am home. I mean, I say not long, it's been about an hour. But I was just going through my son's bag, and I found this. How pretty cool was that? Eh? I mean, we may as well build it up. It's free Lego. Yeah, no. Realistically, he said he didn't want it, so we're going to build it and just put it on the Minecraft shelf. It should be fairly simple to build. And there we go, I built it and added it to the Minecraft world. Considering this is my first ever mock, I'm still pretty proud. There's a lot going on, and I've worked with the space I had, and I think I've done pretty well. But yeah, now that's done, we need to sort out the minifigs. I really didn't want to sort out the minifigs. Or we could build Lloyd's fullback race car instead, you know. We could build this. Actually, no, let's build a brickhead. I want to build a brickhead, but we'll go inside the house and do that. So like I say, once I've built this, I'll be mixing 2 Fortnite brickheads, and then I've got every single Lego Fortnite set. Okay, so I've just finished Puddle Team Leader and this. Honestly, I forget how good and how well detailed brickheads are sometimes. And I usually think, oh, brickheads are dead small. And the quality on this little guy is awesome. I love the pickaxe as well, just like the other one. Pretty damn cool. All printed parts as well, not bad. Not bad at all. Now we've got the banana. And that is the banana brickhead done. So we've got Cuddle Team Leader, Bright Bomber, and Adventure Peely.
I'm lost here, mate.
Like I said, my partner's going to get me them for Christmas. So
Right, I didn't realise they go on in specific patterns, but yeah, is that one right?
Put them up there.
Nope.
I don't know if it's a permanent spot, but for now it is. But I don't think I'm going to sort the minifigures out today because I've actually got to make
There's one.
now. A snail! You found a snail. And then tomorrow we sort all the figures out and reveal what set my mum's got me for Christmas, and we build this, by the way. Lovely.
Okay, Android, I have been a big fan of wrestling since I was a child, and I'm thinking if I was ever to step into the ring, I need a signature move, something to finish off my opponents.
Sure, how about the mic drop, where you knock them out and drop the mic in victory? We could even go with the one-hit wonder.
Let's just leave that there. You don't need to bring up one-hits. Office work, paperwork, emails, that sort of thing.
There's a lot of information that we need.
You've got to make decisions fast.
Gemini is like an advisor.
It makes everything so much quicker.
I just think it's remarkable.
Right, let's have a look. Is that right?
Lovely. It is now the next day. And as you can tell, I've just finished work. I don't know why that shot was so blurry then. But anyway, today we build Lloyd's pullback race car. We sort out the minifigure display.
Yeah, that's right.
Again, because it's in a bit of a shambles right now. And we're actually selling these. And then, not this one. This and this on Marketplace, and then also this.
Only 2 of these.
And afford more. Why not? But now, it's time to wash my face and my hair, because as you can see, it gets all in my hair too. And we'll have a proper shower later on. I just can't be answering the door. on Facebook Marketplace with all our work with face. No. So now we're just gonna wait for him, and he's picking that up for £40. £40 for 3 figs and the set. Not bad. And if you're wondering what figs are included, it's auto, near, Capu. Yeah, Capu. That's it. And 4.
But while we wait for that guy, I think we should attempt to build Lloyd's.
And then my mum should be coming around later with my Christmas present, which is a Lego set, and it is Ninjago, and it has been retired for a fair few years.
Right, let's get the open. First, we've got 2 bags, an instruction manual, 4 wheels, and the pull-back mechanism here. So let's build bag 1, and that is bag 1 complete. Basically just got the base of the car, the pullback mechanism is inside there now. You could use all the stickers. So to retime and put into the wheels on. So it's about 2. And that is the second bag done. And to be fair, it doesn't look too bad. For the price anyway. I think I paid 13 quid for this, which as well.
So we get Lloyd in his storm suit, which is pretty damn cool. We're actually going to pop him in here. Well, on coffee, I've just tried. So, does it work? Well, it's not very good, is it? Why is it not going anywhere? So what I mean, it should be going that fast. But it's stopping. Hello? I haven't done anything wrong, surely.
Disappointing. I'm just going to look at some reviews of this. Let me go anyway. Let's try and pull it back really far. You know, we should. Oh, there we go. Oh my god.
I'm in the messy kitchen, by the way, but it moved. Oh my god. Do you reckon we can make a ramp? I really want to make a ramp. I feel like that'd be hilarious. I'm trying to find something for a ramp, but I can't find anything. Oh, it's a shame. Would have been funny. There is a story in itself, but I'm going to give it a go. Yeah, I've tried a few times. I don't think it's going to work, unfortunately, but that would have been hilarious. But you know what they say? One Lego set a day keeps the doctor away.
But we're going to actually leave Lloyd's race car on the sofa for now, and we'll put it in place later because
it's now time to go and get my Christmas present. Feels weird saying that. Off my mug. And she's waiting for me at McDonald's, which is actually my second favourite place in the world. My first is the Lego store, obviously. So, let's go. After a quick drive, I'm here. So I'm going to go eat a burger now, and then get my Lego set.
And I've got the Lego. Now, if you can guess what set it is just from that little Lloyd there, I'll be very surprised.
But I am now here to pick up my son, and while we wait, I will reveal this. So my mum did get this from my partner. She likes Lego Harry Potter, so this will be fun to build. She'll probably build it though. I mean, I'll probably let her build it. I've seen if you just put this one on the floor in like the corner of a room, it actually looks like a real spider. So, it's going to be staying in my shed. I'm not going to be jump scared by a fake spider anytime soon. But I'll catch up with you guys when I get back home. Okay, it is now a lot later, as you can see. All I've been trying to do is finish this podcast in time for Friday's video. You guys have already seen it at this point, but if you haven't seen it, go and watch it, by the way. But it's an hour of footage to go through.
But that's not going to stop the normal things that we do.
If you did just see this as a this is the set that my mother did buy me for Christmas. It is the Crystal King, fully boxed and sealed. I mean, the box is a bit battered, but everything hopefully should be in there. Fun fact, this will be my first ever Harumi figure as well. So I'm very, very excited. But yeah, I wanted to reveal this anyway before the next day starts. But I'm going to carry on editing this podcast now. Hopefully I can get at least 3/4 of the way through because it's Friday tomorrow as of recording this. So I don't have long. We're doing it my way, which is the cutting it extremely fine way. Okay, it's now the next day. I've just got home and finished the podcast. So that's all scheduled and ready to go. And now I've got a list of chores that my partner has got me to do because obviously I've got to do more chores now because she's not at home all the time. So we're going to split it fair. Them chores consist of taking the washing out of the washing machine, putting them in the dryer, putting the bins out.
We want to develop the best stainless steel food containers and replace your plastic containers. We didn't like what was on the market. They break fast, they are not good because of all the plastic which goes into the food. When you buy a lunchbox from Lockheed, our goal is that you keep it 10 years. We start selling on Amazon and directly start with Amazon ads. And it's Panther's growing Lockheed. We started 2019 with 3,000 euros initial investment, and last year we was at 6 million revenue. That's a lot of money.
He's and I are very different, but together we are the best team in the world, in my opinion.
Neve, he is very data-driven. He's so smart. Matt is the opposite what I am. He's the creative guy, getting inspired from everything he sees.
One of the fingers are done.
Because he had so many ideas. On the 24
Two.
hours a day, we spend 16 hours together.
What happens when he gets a girlfriend?
He's on the business. It's not so good, maybe, for the future. We start selling on Amazon. And when we did the first sale, that was crazy. It was faster than we thought. I hoped it, but I can't really imagine that someone bought something from us that we built.
We sold the stock that was calculated for 3 months in around 3 weeks.
We saw the sales, was so overwhelmed that, we forgot to reorder. So it was kind of a relief, but on the other side, we hadn't the money at that time to reorder much more. So we need to sort our cars. I had a very nice BMW, but we need to sell it to buy more products and to get this thing rolling.
We're going to Japan in 7 days. I'm feeling a little bit nervous, but excited as well.
We'll check what kind of products are popular to see if there's a fit in the market. It's really a big deal for us to figure out who is the best warehousing company. I think it will work out very well if we find the right partner. And if this doesn't work, we can forget the whole idea of Japan.
This was the move.
Yeah, Nils and I met in school. We had the same path. We was in the same middle school, was in the same kindergarten.
Nils in school, everything worked out perfectly. He had the best grades of the whole school, and I nearly got kicked off because my writing is so bad. I was diagnosed with dyslexia. I had to fight for everything I got in my life. But I think you shouldn't focus too much on your weaknesses, just focus on your strengths. And I know I cannot fix it, so it's not my problem. The other people have to understand me. So.
The power of the partnership we have is very special. He's more extrovert, I'm more introvert. But when we come together, we have a really different set of skills. It really fits perfect. And with this combination, it's a very good match. Ads did for us, growing Lockheed, was expansion. We are in every European country, which Amazon and Amazon Ads is in. And we're in the US as well, we're in Canada and Mexico as well. I like very much the data-driven approach of Amazon Ads. We use every product, like sponsored products, sponsored brands videos. We build our brand 100% on the back of Amazon Ads. We're using Gen AI from Amazon Ads for the content, for the headline search ads, for banners. You can create content very fast to increase sales, to get more traffic on the product, to get more brand awareness. Das ist schon cool, ja, mit den ganzen Hamburg-Signs. We try to get the German authentic, rough approach. So explain the product, show it on the sea, show it in the mountains, and get the feeling for what they can do with it. For us, it's very important to keep growing. We want to go in a new country. Germany and Japan are very similar. Products need to be very accurate, very precise, very good made. We figured out, okay, lunch boxes and food transportation is very big in Japan. So yeah, we need to go there. I'm pretty confident that Japan would work, but of course you have doubts. You don't know the language at all. You cannot imagine anything. Then you don't know if your product will be successful there. Do they want it there? Don't they want it there? Hier, hier haben wir eine richtig geile Vending-Maschine. Sollen wir da mal was probieren? Lass mal was probieren. Das wird heute
So close to finishing the whole thing now.
Wahnsinn, ne? Hey, wie hast du das denn gemacht? Warte. Du bist normalerweise so ultra schlau, ne? Aber das ist wirklich... Ich glaube, der hat sich verhakt. Wow! Check out the competition.
One finger left now after this one.
Bellow? Ah, here.
And he's completed.
What do you think about the design? I've learned you need to have a cute inspector in here.
It's another finger.
Especially. They're pretty
And that's
cute.
going to be this one.
Yeah. So, tell you the truth, I think we stick to our plan. Very rough, very rough. I think it's better to be different than to do like, to try to everybody else, to blend in. We don't want to blend in, we want to be different, be better. We have very good products for this market. Hi, Nils. Hi, grüß dich. Moin. Moin. Alles gut? Ja, sicher. Und selber? The cultural difference.
I'm just going to make one of these.
UK, US, and Germany.
And then I'm done.
They're similar types. But Japan is a really different story. This is a different culture. The people are different there, so how they do business is a little bit different. So these are kind of several risks which are there, but I think when you don't have doubts, then you don't really do the correct research. But yeah, I'm very excited. There's plenty of space. Thank you. Yes, I'm planning to launch Japan very soon, and we do launch 100% with Amazon Ads. There are a couple of things that excite me a lot. The new adventure country we like. I need to build there something to bring good products to Japan. These are potential risks, but we will definitely figure out how to work around, and we already have plans to do that. So for us it's exciting because not everybody wants to go that step. We like risk. That's what we live for. So let's risk it and let's make the best out of it. We have very many ups and downs.
Every finger has a different build technique, which is really good.
You have to work to be lucky. Laser focused work brings the best results, and I see Blockete in 5 years in every major country, and revenue wise 100 million. On the baseline, I would say success is if you can develop something and someone likes what you do. So move away from plastic, move away from...
Last two pieces of the set now, and it's complete. I'm going to be reviewing it tomorrow.
Memories with that and to be part of their life.
last piece on.
The untold story of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Step on the battlefield as legendary heroes with Princess Zelda and King Raoul. Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, only for Nintendo Switch 2. While stocks last, get a Nintendo Switch 2 console with the download code for the brand new Mario Kart World in this bundle, saving £32.
Tidying up all of the toys. That's a lot of toys.
And that is 848 steps complete. Set done.
Okay, so for the minute
Right, I'm going to end the live stream now.
to when everyone has to leave the house, this is the state that it gets. Really bad. I've seen it a lot worse, but we're going to clean it. So, in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. That'll do for now. Just a little quick clean. Because it's bound to get messy again within like an hour of them being back. I always see the comments from you guys saying like you like how the videos are a bit more